What's up, YouTube? What's up, TikTok? What's up, Twitch? All right, y'all. We have some breaking news. So, Eric Swalwell, the a Democrat running for gubernatorial in the gubernatorial race in California, has dropped out of the race. A and B is going to resign his seat from Congress after five credible accusations of sexual assault and rape um, were brought to light. And this is incredible. Because no one should be running for office if they have credible accusations of rape or sexual assault, and B, they shouldn't even hold a position of power. Okay, so we have some accountability in the left in terms of Eric Swalwell because of enough public pressure, and also because of said public pressure. An hour ago, like 3 hours after Eric Swalwell announced his resignation, Representative Tony Gonzalez, a Republican in Texas, announced his resignation from Congress. And the same thing, the same reason, because of the fact that he has multiple credible accusations of sexual assault and rape. So, what we're seeing here is from both sides. There are some signs of accountability in terms of like sexual assault. Now, obviously, Republicans still support, or at least MAGA still supports, a sexual assault or a sexual abuser. Donald Trump has the highest power and highest office in the world, right? But I'm glad that people can come together, at least the reasonable people, and say people who have credible accusations against them should not be in power. Now, the next thing is hold them accountable by launching investigations and throwing them in prison if it's found that they actually committed those crimes. That would be the next step. And then also, Donald Trump put himself as an AI photo of him depicted as Jesus, right? Um, and threatened the Pope, not threatened, but attacked the Pope, saying, I don't want a Pope that doesn't like America or his president. Um, that's on an unrelated note. He never attacked the Pope. Yes, he did. Bro, what are we doing? How's it
Nigger,
going?
nigger, nigger,
Trump.
nigger.
For those of you saying it was a doctor, not it was a doctor.
Hold on, before you introduce me, because you know exactly who I am. Zero, there's no point in debating this liptardian. He doesn't know what he's doing. He always laughs at everything everybody ever says. But anyways, let's debate so you can laugh at what I'm saying and the truth, so you can run from me for the 15,000th time and have your stupid little moderator mute me and kick me. Come on, buddy, let's do it. Because
I
I'm
don't
in
have any
that
mod.
rage.
Are you a Christian?
Nope.
No. Okay. Um, do you support or do you agree with Eric Swalwell and Representative Tony Gonzalez resigning from Congress because of their credible sexual assault allegations? Yes, you agree
I
with
don't
that?
know what the situation was. Why don't you please elaborate me on it so I can look it up and I can prove you wrong for the 15,000th time?
Right. So Eric Swalwell was a Democrat running for governor in California,
Oh, then
and
yes, I do.
and
If he was a
recently
Democrat, then
he had
yes.
right, and recently he had five credible accusations of rape and sexual assault. And then he announced his resignation this morning, and then hours after Eric Swalwell, the Democrat, announced his resignation, Representative Tony Gonzalez, a Republican in Texas, announced his resignation for Congress after multiple credible accusations of rape
What was
surfaced in
his
terms
name?
of
What was the
him.
Republican?
Representative Tony Gonzalez, that's the Republican.
All
So
right,
both
hold
a
on.
Democrat and a Republican have resigned their seat in Congress because of credible accusations of sexual assault. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you shouldn't support Trump because he's been held liable for
Tell
rape.
me. No, because I'm not going to have you run this bullshit fucking monologue of fucking stupid ass lies because you want to get fucking viewers, you twat waffle. Where in the Epstein files, please tell me paragraph by
I never
paragraph,
said Epstein.
page by page, where it says it. Tell me the exact page there, twat waffle. Come on.
Okay, hold on. Be respectful, or you're gonna get banned. Okay, I'm not saying that you have to be respectful of me. Just be
Oh
respectful.
no, because I say twat waff all the time. Twat waff is not a bad word.
Okay, just be respectful. Okay.
Then tell me where it says it, in what page, in what paragraph, in what part of
Okay.
the Epstein files that it states it. Come on, buddy.
I never said Epstein files. All
So
I
then tell me
said,
where it says it. Tell
yeah,
me where it
all
says
I
it.
said was he was held liable for sexual abuse. That's what I
Oh,
said.
against Eugene Carroll that lied about it, didn't know where she was, number one, didn't know the day, didn't know the store that she was in, and then got $88 million from it, and literally stated after she said that Donald Trump did it, 25 other men did it. So come on,
That's
tell me
false.
that bullshit.
Well, who were the other
fucking
25
liars.
men? Who were the other 25 men? Go ahead.
Dude,
That she accused. Who were the other 25 men that she accused?
see, why do you democratical morons bring up the fucking half of the situation, then when someone proceeds to tell you more about it, oh, where is it? Where is it? If you know the whole entire fucking situation, actually know the fucking facts and not fucking sit there like a dumbfounded fucking moron.
Yeah, the only person that she accused of was a CEO that where he raped her in an elevator.
You wrote a whole
And I
entire book
believe her.
about it, bro.
Right, and I believe her. Because multiple women have multiple stories from multiple
Oh,
different men.
so
Okay,
only
just
women can
because
have
someone
stories?
hold on, just because someone got raped, says that they got raped twice doesn't mean it's actually not true. And then you made the claim she didn't know what year, 1995 to 1996. That is within 1 year of a time
Then the
span.
bro,
just
you
because,
can't be this stupid.
just
I swear to
because,
God, bro, you can't be this
hold on,
fucking
just
stupid.
hold on, just don't crash out or you're gonna get banned.
No, because I'm
I
tired
wanna
of
talk
you,
to you.
bro. You're literally the biggest fucking scumbag Indian or where the fuck you are on this fucking app. You're literally the most stupidest moron that comes on this app. You lie out of your fucking
What
ass.
did I say that was a lie?
So then why did it come back up in 2016 if the case was settled in the 1990s, you fucking moron?
No, she got raped in the 1990s, 1995 to 1996.
By who? Donald Trump?
Yes.
You're a fucking lying sack of shit.
That's what the jury
No, it
found.
doesn't say that. All it says is that he fucking fingered her goddamn vagina, something
That's
that you
rape.
never had fucking done. You probably get a dick up your fucking ass every night. And I don't give a fuck if I get taken down. You're the biggest fucking retard on this fucking app. Kill yourself, bro. On some real.
Ah, moving on to the next guest. Sorry you guys had to hear that. How's it going? They're loading up. Make sure you guys hit that follow button top left corner. That's what we deal with all the time. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yes,
How old are you?
28,
Why do you support Trump?
because I'm a neocon, and I want him to take over the world.
You want him to take over the world?
Yeah,
Under any
take
circumstance?
Greenland, take Canada, take
What-
Cuba, and
What's
take
the
the whole southern
justification?
continent.
But what's the justification for that?
Well, Greenland, the minerals, resources, and everything, they have a vast amount there. Down south in the South American
But
continent,
there are partners. We're partners with Denmark. We're allies. Why do we need
we're
to take
also
over Greenland?
allies with. We are also allies with Spain. We took Puerto Rico from Spain in 1898.
What does that have anything to do with what I just said?
Is Spain not an ally? You said they are an ally.
Yes, Denmark is an ally. Yes.
And is Spain not an ally? Is Spain not a part of NATO currently?
But what relevance does it have to the? Are you just saying because we did it once in history, now we can do it again?
Yeah, why not?
It's horrible justification.
I mean,
There
you
was
gifted,
slavery once
you
in
gifted
America.
Japan.
There was slavery in America, right? We should bring back slavery, right? In accordance with your view, that's justification.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Then that's
Slavery is terrible.
incoherent gibberish. Tell me why you support taking over Greenland.
As I said, the vast amount of resources there, the Golden Dome securement.
But we can work with Denmark to make sure that we are benefited by Greenland and not exploiting them.
Well, we wouldn't be exploiting them because there was even a draft about done, and the draft or whatever, we would be paying the Greenland citizens about
I think you support Trump for taking over the world. I think that's just I think that's an insane reason. I'm not gonna debate you on that. That you're just like an incoherent person already. I'm just gonna move on to the next guest. Make sure you guys hit that follow button top left corner. We're close to 2,000. Kicking me off, yes, because why would I debate someone who thinks that Trump taking over the world is a good thing? How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yes, sir.
Why is that?
I supported him for my own best interest.
From what?
My own best interest.
Are you connect? Do you have Bluetooth connected? Because I can't really hear you.
No, I'm just talking low. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, a little. It's still a little low, but I can hear you. Your own best interests. What do you mean by that?
Um, I I'm different than a lot of people. I'm not a W-2 worker. I'm a business owner. And I voted for him for my own best interest, not the best interest of others. Because when I was let out of the penitentiary in 2022, when I was an independent, I kind of didn't know anything about politics. And when I went to the left and the left told me if I vote for Trump, I'm voting against my own best interest. And when I got into the business, of creating my own business, I was like, who should I vote for? My own best interest or the best interest of others? That was what I was left up to: is paying higher taxes or not paying higher taxes, taking more money home to my beautiful black children, able to build a business so they were able to go to college without me going to get them some type of grant for being black, that I was able to provide the money for them to go to a Harvard University, a Yale University, or HBCU. I was just able to do. I'm able to do that, even though
How
they're
much money
not
do
on
you
those.
make?
I'll
How much
make
money
over
do you make a year?
$500,000 a year.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, you benefit from Trump's policies.
Absolutely.
Anyone who makes more than $400,000 a year, will benefit from Donald Trump's tax policies. It's going to mainly impact billionaires and millionaires, though, so you're not benefiting as much as they are. But yes, I can grant you you are benefiting from Donald Trump's policies. What I would just say here is I think that voting for Trump is also voting against like it's I think it's like I don't know how to word this without actually like give me hold on. There's
You're
more
okay,
harm.
brother. I'm
There's
not
more harm,
sensitive.
and I know you said out of your best interest.
Yes.
I don't know if you care about like other people or their families, but there's more harm that is going to come to the average American from this administration compared to the actual benefits to someone like you, who's like more higher income but not like a millionaire or billionaire. There's more harm that is going to happen that is has been happening to the average American.
Well, the thing is, what you're doing like this humanitarian effort that care about people more than you care about yourself and your children. And I'm not with that. I do not agree that I should care about the next person more than I care about my children. Because if I put my children and say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna vote so other people can prosper and that we have less opportunity for ourselves as a black family that claims that black culture or black people who claim that white people have been systemically oppressing us and that we can't never benefit from a system, that there's a white boogeyman always holding us down. I voted for my own best interest to get ahead so my children would not have to be perpetuated with this type of indoctrination that there's a white boogeyman behind every corner and black people can't be successful because of a white man. That is why I did this.
And again, I'm not saying that you have to care more about other people than your own family. I'm not saying that at all. But I think that like minorities do experience injustice within the actual system. Are you
Mhm.
denying that?
I'm not denying that they've experienced injustices. All I am saying is I'm trying to insulate my children from these things, and that other people just like me who are black, a felon, and society deems that they cannot be, rehabilitated, that they can do things just like I did. They can become a truck driver. They can
They
have
hold on.
multiple trucks across the.
I'm not denying that. All I'm saying here is that it's going to be way more difficult because of how the system was built. And because of the actual injustices within the actual system of said American empire.
You don't think I heard? You
I'm
don't
not
think
saying
I
that
heard those
minorities
exact
can't
same?
be like truck drivers, but I'm just
Right.
saying it's going to be extremely harder for people to get opportunities, minorities to get opportunities compared to a white straight cis man because of the racial injustice within our actual American empire that has
Do
happened
you
for centuries.
do you believe that I've also heard those things in 2022 when they were talking about when systemic racism was really a coined term in the years of 2020 to 2024? That that right there, you don't think I heard of all of these things about how white people are holding us back? How white people are doing this, made these laws, redlining slavery, that has done things so black people can't succeed. And I'm one of the black people who had the three X's on their back. I was born a man, I was born black, and I had a felony. And now with those three X's, I am excommunicated from any advancements in society because I'm the number one target of the white supremacists. Right. And then when I pass that and I show black people that you can do more than that, there is no white boogeyman that is holding you back. It is only the mind frame of believing that white people are superior to you and that they control every facet of your life. That is what I'm against. That is what I preach against. And I don't believe black people as a whole should believe that white people are somehow superior to them because they control the system somehow.
I'm not saying white people are more superior than like than like black people or people of color. I think there's like a misunderstanding. But in terms of in terms of like let's talk about gender, for example. There's going to be like there's going to be like a wage gap in terms of like a man and a woman and what they actually earn. Like there's actually studies done on this. And then there's also been studies that like I'm not saying that people of color cannot accomplish things, like that they can't do things. I'm saying that in this society it is made harder for them to do so, and I think you're misrepresenting what I'm saying here.
I'm not trying to misrepresent what you're saying. What I am saying is that the left most likely, most of the time, perpetuates such things like the SAVE Act, that black people cannot get their ID, like they don't have the education to get their ID. I think a lot of leftist policies.
It's not just. It's not in terms of like race or anything. What we're just saying here in terms of the SAVE Act is that there's no actual voter fraud in terms of the Save America Act. There's no voter fraud at such a big extent to actually pass the Save America Act. Not only that, there's also a couple different sections within the Save America Act which targets the trans community, about trans individuals being in sports, or about actual care that trans individuals get, and that's what I mean. Also, mail-in ballots, right? I mean, we had the most mail-in ballots in 2024, or in 2020 and 2024, and the Save America Act wants to end that, right? Obviously, with
What were the
some
findings
exceptions.
what were the findings that the government or the courts just found about Atlanta, Georgia, about the election? I know
There was no voter. There was no massive widespread
you
voter
sure about
fraud.
that?
Yes, I'm
Would
sure
you
there was
give
no
me
massive
permission?
widespread voter fraud.
Would you give me permission to turn on my screen and actually put the data in the findings of evidentiary findings of the government when they investigated Georgia?
If it's like a PDF, you can just tell me like the title of it, because I most
Okay,
likely won't be able
I'll
to
give
see
you the
it.
title.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you these certain things, and I'll produce that for you. I'm telling you these certain things is because when I look to the left and when I look to the right, as a black man, there is only one that has allowed me opportunity for black excellence, and one that is saying, hey, you can achieve black excellence because of these things in your way. And until these things get out of your way, you will never achieve black excellence. And the latter was
Well, I completely hold on. I disagree with this. I'm not going to speak for like the black community, because I'm not like a part of that community. But what I'm going to speak about here is more broadly, right? In terms of the average American, and in terms of what's actually been happening in the economy, and whether or not people can go from low class, from like middle class to like higher class, right? In terms of like the actual amount of money that they make. And under the Trump administration, it's actually very difficult to go from that one class to that second class, in terms of the actual like what's been happening in the economy. I mean, inflation jumped 0.9%, and within the in 1 month, that's we haven't seen that since 2022, right? We also like private investment to American manufacturing. We saw 92,000 jobs lost in February. Like overall, in general, the economy is doing horrible. People cannot afford shit. It doesn't matter who you are, right? If you are the average American, which is like what, $51,000 a year. If you are the average American, you are worse off now than you were under Biden. And
Well,
if you
I
want
think
people
these
to
are
be able to go
valid.
from making $50,000 a year to $400,000 a year, or $1 million a year, then we should advocate for policies that better the economy, and Trump's policies don't do that. Tariffs don't do that.
Well, I can
War
show
does
you.
not do
I
that.
can show you all of the legislation that is in Congress right now via the Republican Party. I can go on Congress.gov, and even though they're not passed, because Donald Trump said until the Save Act is passed, he doesn't want to pass any other legislation. I disagree with him on that because he can actually loosen up certain things for American people, like
But the
stopping.
point is,
He
here, we're
has
talking about like Trump in it more about like a broad spectrum, like the actual policies that he's passed. They harm the average American, which makes it more difficult from the average American going to $50,000 a year in terms of the annual income, from then going to $400,000 a year, how you did, right? It makes it more
well,
difficult.
well.
The
What I am
policies that
saying.
he passed.
What I am saying, this is how the Democratic Party, and I do think the left lied to its constituents, is because it talks about tax the rich, tax the rich. But if you ever look at these policies that they present, they never actually talk about changing the tax code. All they talk about is changing the percentages in which millionaires and people above this threshold need to pay. But they never change what they can write off. This is how they lie to people, because I'm one of the people that can use all of these write offs of buying new equipment, buying real estate, buying businesses, buying gas just for my car at the house, for me having an EIN number, for me having a trust fund account, for me having a universal life insurance policy that I put in a trust. All of these things, you can write off all of these assets, right? You can own nothing. You can have $0 in your checking account, but in your business account, it can be a separate entity from yourself. And so I think the Democratic Party, they tell a lot of W-2 workers good nothings. They say, "Hey, we're going to tax the rich." But actually what's going to happen is the rich is going to say, "You know what? They're going to hide all of their assets from the American government, and who ultimately pays that higher percentage in tax? It would be the middle class." And people don't understand how taxes work, that if people do not have actual assets, because the federal government go after individuals with social security numbers, not entities with EIN numbers. They cannot tax them at the same rate they could tax an individual. So when
And
they raise
I
taxes
agree. I agree with what you're saying. There are going to be loopholes within the actual like taxation system for millionaires, billionaires, and big corporations. I completely agree with you. Now, Harris wasn't even a progressive. Okay, I agree with more like of a more progressive candidate, and I think we should tax the rich and also try to close these loopholes that exist within the actual taxation system. Right, and it's not my like it's not my strongest suit to actually talk about the taxation system. I still need to do some research. But what I'm going to say here is Harris didn't even like advocate for implementing like a 50% tax on millionaires or billionaires. She was advocating for taxing anyone who makes more than $400,000 a year, increasing it by a couple percentages after what they make after $400,000 a year, which was a good start, right?
But that is not a good start. If you tax someone at a percentage for making this much a year, do you understand? Me as a business owner, I can make it to where I make $0 a year, or I can make it to where I make $20,000 a year, to
Right.
where I divide my
That's why I
assets.
said I don't really agree with Harris on this.
Right, and so
I think that there needs to be policy. I think that
this
there
is
needs to be
also
progressive
Harris's other
policy.
policy is unrealized gains tax. That is probably the only thing that she was going to get at rich people for, because unrealized gains, or people that are making, like having businesses or anything, is like, let's just say I'm a truck driver. I go off of rate confirmations. Rate confirmations let me know how much I'm getting paid per load. And once I see that 400, 500, 1200, $3,000 note, that I automatically, before I could even take this freight, as soon as I sign my name on a dotted line, I owe the government money. That is unrealized gains tax right there. That, because I haven't actually acquired the money yet, but I'm about to acquire the money, that is a percentage. What she was going to do is actually cripple businesses, and then she was actually going to, I would say, put a demolition on the bridge between the rich and the poor, to where the poor, for them to get across the bridge, they're going to have to jump through hoops. The people that are already there are going to be okay. That is exactly what her unrealized gain policy was going
But
to do to
isn't
the
that what
average American.
isn't that what the policy of Donald Trump is doing right now to a greater extent?
Absolutely not.
Hold on,
Absolutely not.
but the economy is at a worse shape than it was under Biden. Like you talked about having to from being poor to like actually being like the one of the like richest Americans and having to like jump through hoops. This would be seen at a greater extent in terms of Donald Trump's policies because of how bad the economy is.
I disagree. The only way the
Well,
economy
you
is
can't
bad
disagree
because
with you
people.
can't disagree with statistics and facts.
I
You can't
understand
disagree
that,
with
but
that
you gotta look at the contributing factors. Why is the economy so bad? Is
because of his
because
tariff policies and because of his war. That's why, and because
the
of his
ter-
mass deportation policy.
Okay, we can all say that, but then when we go into the topic of tariffs, what I believe tariffs are, what I believe that Donald Trump used them for, that other countries use them for, is a deterrence on the American citizens from buying foreign products. Just like when China have a tariff on United States goods, it is a deterrence from its own citizens buying American-made products. What Donald Trump asked of companies in America is, okay, let's just steel companies. They make all of their steel in China, but they make like 10% of their steel in America. If you don't bring all of your companies back to America, I'm going to put a tariff on your steel. What companies started to do is say, hey, you know what? I don't like you, Trump. And I don't like that you're taking my slave labor away from me. People that are working pennies on a dollar that's getting
So
me record profits.
hold on. Again, you're misrepresenting what I'm saying. I agree with targeted tariffs. I don't agree with global blanket tariffs because that harms the economy. If you want to bring manufacturing jobs into America, that's great. You should support Harris because guess what? Biden and Harris brought the most private investment into American manufacturing in American history, in recent American history. Since Donald Trump went into office in 2025, there has been a decrease in private investment into American manufacturing. Why? Because of again his policies that he has in place. So if you want to say targeted tariffs, again, Biden had targeted tariffs. These are all things that presidents do. They have targeted tariffs. I agree with that to an extent. But global blanket tariffs only harm the economy, and there's no benefits that come out of the global blanket tariffs because at the end of the day, we are the ones that pay the tariffs. The average American, people who make $50,000 a year, are the ones who pay the tariff because it gets passed down from the actual importer to the actual company, and then the company passes it down to the actual to the person who like the it passes it down to the consumer. Sorry, passes it down to the consumer. So at the end of the day, it's the average American that pays for these tariffs.
I'm not arguing that the average American doesn't pay for the tariff. What I am saying is that this is what happened. I'm going to give you this scenario. This is why I say the American people, Donald Trump was banking on the American people, not the companies, not them even bringing it back to America. He was banking on, and I'll ask these questions before I get there. Is American citizens the number one consumer on the planet?
Uh, I have no idea.
Yes, they are. The American consumer is the number one consumer on the planet. Our country and our citizens are known for consuming goods. That means we pay China, TVs, that's chips, that's critical minerals, that's entertainment, that's technology. We buy it all. We
And
help
you want to
other
bring that back to you want to bring that back to America?
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Hear me
So
out.
then what's so then
My
what?
my goal, what Donald Trump goal was to say, you know what, he was leveraging the American people and saying, you know what, places like China. I'm going to give you a scenario: Samsung TVs versus an American-made TV like Philips. Okay, and let's just say Philips has a TV. You have a Samsung OLED 4K 64-inch TV. You have that in your house. It may be a couple of years old.
Appreciate you,
What
John.
he did was raise the tariff on that TV and say, you know what, Samsung, until you bring more manufacturing jobs back to the United States, I'm going to raise the prices of your TVs. So American people are having a hard time buying them. So that's going to put leverage on your company to say, you know what, my American citizens, the people that you want to buy your TVs, can't buy them because I've artificially raised the prices. Now,
Okay, so let me give you a scenario then. What's to stop from
I
this
wasn't
American? Well, let's what's to
I
stop
wasn't
this
done.
American brand from actually raising the prices as well?
I'm not see, and I knew you was going to do that. So what I am saying is Donald Trump used our leverage to say, Samsung, bring your company back to America so you don't have to pay this tariff. So
So
your
then,
TV's
so yes, so then what I said was right. More private and more. You want to
no,
bring back the companies to America. You denied that, but that's what you want to do. You
no,
just
no,
said that.
no. I'm telling you a scenario. I'm telling you how Donald Trump used the American citizen as leverage, and I'm going to show you how the average American citizen that doesn't like Trump said, you know what? I don't. I'm going, like, let's just say 2024, the Samsung TV was $800. But when Donald Trump got in office and he did these tariffs, the TV is now worth $1,600. And people said, you know what? I love Samsung so much that I'm willing to pay double the price to stop Trump for putting tariffs on this and then complain about the tariffs and say, why are these TVs so high? It's because of Trump. Even though Trump is actually using the consumer base as leverage to get these companies to invest more inside of the United States. But the consumer said, you know what? Donald Trump, who are you to stop me from spending double on this TV? You're just going to have to go higher until you break the bank to where this
Okay,
TV is so unaffordable. And that is exactly what he was trying to do by constantly raising the tariffs to break the American citizen away from these foreign companies to say, hey, now my citizens are off the table. You can no longer use my citizens to buy your products. Now they don't want them. They're too high. Bring it back to America. And what we did as American citizens say, Trump, we don't like you. We're going to buy it anyway, even if it's $3,000. We're just going to do it. And we're going to complain about how unaffordable it is.
okay. So then yes, the goal is to bring more manufacturing jobs or more manufacturing to America. Yes, that is what you just said, like 30
The
seconds
goal
ago.
was to leverage the American citizen to bring manufacturing jobs back. And I'm saying he
And
failed.
that is not what has been
And I'm saying-
happening.
and I'm saying
Private
he
investment, hold on. Private
Okay.
investment into American manufacturing has declined all 4 quarters of 2025. If you want someone to bring back if you want someone to bring back manufacturing jobs, you should have supported Harris because that's what they did. Biden and Harris did exactly that.
Well, what I'm saying, Jeremiah, is that Donald Trump failed in his tariff efforts because he was not allowed to go as far as he needed to go with the tariffs to break the American citizens from their purchasing habits.
Who stopped him?
The American citizens stopped them because guess what they were doing? Go look at the purchases of a lot of these foreign companies that had the tariffs on them. People kept purchasing it even though it was hurting their pockets and talking about an affordability crisis. They were mismanaging their own money in hopes that Donald Trump take the tariffs away. That's exactly what the
true,
American
bro.
citizen did.
That's not true. Almost everything is more expensive now than it was in 2025, 2024.
I'm not
compared to
arguing that it
2025.
wasn't most expensive, but
the
it was
point is here.
expensive for a reason.
The point is here. It is the case that in some instances the American product is going to be more expensive compared to the foreign-made product. Take oranges, for example. Take coffee, for example. Right? Those
Jeremiah, am I
products are going to typically.
arguing that, Jeremiah? Am I arguing that the price
You're saying
of
yes.
foreign
You're saying
goods?
yes. You're saying that the American product is going to be cheaper.
I've never
or is
said the
cheaper in
American
this
product.
but
I never
that's
said
what you're,
that.
you're hold on. You're implying that the American product is cheaper, but people are still choosing the more expensive product, which is the foreign product, even though it's hurting their pockets, and that's why Donald Trump can't implement tariffs.
That's not what I'm saying, brother. What I am saying is Donald Trump, even though these American companies can follow suit and raise their prices, which will be bad. That is bad on the American company. That's competition. Cool, whatever. What I am saying is that even though the foreign property or whatever you want to call it is cheaper, Donald Trump wavered and said, you know what? I'm going to use my American citizens as leverage and I'm going to make them pay
But
absorbent
it's not
prices.
leverage because prices from both sides are going to go up.
Brother, do you understand that people in general bought foreign products more than they bought American made goods?
And there's no issue with that.
I'm not saying it's an issue with that. What I am saying, Donald Trump used that as leverage because these companies from foreign nations know that American citizens buy
Okay,
more
and
foreign
if we
products
wanna-
than they buy American products.
And if we want to do targeted tariffs on a specific company or country, I can agree with that. Okay, but global blanket tariffs isolates us. Because we can't make everything. We can't produce everything in America, so that makes it worse off. I never disputed that targeted tariffs are I never said that they were a bad thing. Targeted tariffs can sometimes be beneficial, but in terms of the actual global blanket tariffs, how Donald.
Jeremiah.
Okay,
That's
then
not
I don't
even my
understand.
argument.
Then you're not providing an argument because first off
Okay,
you
my
said.
argument.
Hold on,
my
hold on,
argument.
hold on, hold on.
Going to
Because first
targeted
off you
tariffs. I'm
said.
not
First off
arguing
you
that.
said the goal was not to bring manufacturing jobs to America, and then you said that was the goal, and then you're saying that about the prices, about foreign products being more expensive, and then you're saying that's not what you said, that's not what you implied. So I'm confused about your argument because you've been flopping around with your argument.
Okay, so this is where you're a straw man in my argument. I never said, period, this whole time that I am in disagreement that American-made products will rise with the prices of the tariff
That's what you're
products.
implying.
I am not, and I'm telling you right now,
Okay,
I
when
am
you say
not.
when you say someone chooses the more expensive product, that implies that the American-made product is cheaper because you said someone chooses the more expensive foreign-made product that
Mhm.
hurts their pockets. That statement right there implies that the American-made product is going to be cheaper. So yes, you did
Okay,
imply
so
that.
so look, I'm gonna. Is it okay if I'm gonna ask for permission to pull up Philip TVs compared to tariff TVs in 2025? And
What
I
does that have
promise you, the
anything to do
Philip.
with?
Okay, so what I'm going to show you, and I can search up plenty of other products that Donald Trump tariffed that were higher than American made, even though American made products went up, but they were relatively cheaper to foreign
Okay,
products
but
due to
you can hold
tariffs.
on, but you can agree before the tariffs, the either the foreign product, both the foreign product and the American product were way cheaper before the tariff.
I agree, but what I'm telling you, I'm not arguing that the American made product didn't go up. I'm saying it did, which I think was bad on the company. But even if you factor in tariffs and the prices that went up, the American made product was relatively cheaper to the foreign made product that had tariffs on it because they were artificially increased due to tariffs. And all I was saying was tariffs is a deterrence from citizens from buying products that I would just say Trump don't want you to buy. Trump
Clearly,
don't
it's
want you to
not
buy
because
Samsung.
clearly it's not because according to the statistics, it didn't deter them.
That
So
is
that's just that,
exactly.
I'm so
Look,
confused.
this is.
Your
Hey,
whole point is moot. Your whole point is dead in the water because you're saying tariffs are used to deter people from buying foreign-made products, but according in the same sentence you're saying the global blanket tariffs that Donald Trump imposed did not deter people from buying foreign products.
That is my point. What I am saying, Donald Trump banked on the people. The people did not bank on Donald Trump. They said, screw Donald Trump. I'm going to buy it anyway. That was the American consumerism defying what Trump had in mind, saying, hey, we can bring more jobs back for you guys. We could do this. We can leverage these other countries.
They don't
And
bring back more jobs.
what I am saying, the only reason why
2017 tariffs that Donald Trump imposed, it
Jeremiah,
didn't
hear
bring
me out.
back more jobs.
Jeremiah, hear me out. The reason why it didn't bring back more jobs is because the American citizens said bump Trump. That's exactly what they did. They said bump those prices. I'm going to pay them anyway. That is why the manufacturing jobs never came back because there was no pressure on the company because the company was like, well, you know what? Even though we tariffs, they still buying it. Even though there's tariffs, you're still buying it. So what's the point of me bringing it back? You can raise the tariffs how you want. Your American citizens are still going to buy my product. What is the point of raising tariffs if you're still going to buy it even if it's higher? And that's exactly what the American citizen did. They said, you know what? I have a brand loyalty. I'm loyal to Samsung. I don't care what country it come from. Donald Trump, who are you to raise the prices on Samsung? I'm gonna buy it anyway to defy you. Even if it's $3,000, I will give away my life savings to get that Samsung. That's exactly what the American citizens made a choice on and said, I would rather do that than actually comply with Trump. That's it. That's what they did.
Okay. Give me the statistics. Here, let's do this. Let's do this because you're I don't know if it's me or if it's the fact that you're not explaining your argument right, but I don't understand your argument, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. So let me approach this a different way. Give me the statistics between a foreign-made product that is everyday use compared to an American-made product prior to the tariffs and after the tariffs, and let's determine what were the increases for both in prices and which one was cheaper both prior and after the tariffs.
What you're trying to get me to do, even though prices were lower for Samsung, I'm going to still continue with using an example of Samsung.
Okay, so
and
then the
Philip
foreign product
TVs.
was, you just said that the
It was
American-made
cheaper.
product would be cheaper.
Yes, the American-made product was higher than the Samsung at the time. You are correct.
No, after the tariffs.
I'm saying I'm going to tell you before and after. The American made product was higher than before the tariffs of the Samsung TV. And the Samsung loyal to the Samsung brand instead of the American made Philips. They had it. It was a good reason behind it. It just was better. But then when Donald Trump said, hey, let's stop buying Samsung so they can bring Samsung to this country so we can create more jobs. American citizens, I'm going to make this Samsung TV way higher. I'm just going to do that. I'm sorry, but I'm banking on that you're not loyal to Samsung TVs. And when he done that, American citizens defied him and said, I don't care how high you raise them. I don't care if the Philip is cheaper now. I'm going to buy the Samsung anyway.
Okay, now you have to provide evidence that after the tariffs, the American product was actually cheaper compared to the foreign product.
Yes, that is exactly what I was waiting on you to ask me.
If you're ever on YouTube, make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. I know I can see the chat. Some of you guys are going crazy.
Okay,
on the YouTube
and
chat.
then
If you're over here on TikTok, make sure to double tap that phone, hit that follow button if you haven't already. Let's try to get to
that was a
10,000 likes.
75-inch.
Repost the live, share the live, do all the wonderful things. Take care. Also, we're talking about like everyday products. We're not talking about like TVs. I want to focus on like everyday products.
Let me go to Walmart because that said hold on, that was Phillips. And I need Walmart. Where's Walmart? And what's crazy is just not me doing this 75-inch, but I'm gonna just do 75-inch, no LED, right here.
Realistically, who needs a 75-inch TV?
Well,
We're talking about everyday products.
I understand that, but in America, due to this consumerism, we buy the best of the best. That is an actual fact. We do not buy cheap products. We do not buy small TVs like 25 inches, 30 inches. We get the biggest and the brightest. I've seen people with 100-inch TVs that they go buy from Nebraska Furniture Mart. So to say like American citizens don't actually contribute
What's
to
up,
buying the
Chris?
best of the best is crazy. We're the biggest consumer market on the planet. So I'm gonna turn on my camera, and what I just found in 2024, right? Oh, well, this is actually now because this is due to this is 2026. So it says Samsung 75-inch. There is no, it's just a HD 4K. Is worth $598, and this is an American-made Philips TV 4K. 4K, same thing. It's now $398. And what the American citizen did is say, you know what? Because I'm so loyal to this brand, I'm going to pay more for it. Even if you artificially raise the price, I'm going to pay more because fuck supporting American made
Okay,
anything, even if it's cheaper.
Hold on. I just want to investigate. So then now provide the evidence that Americans actually bought the Samsung TV compared to the Philips TV.
Okay, and I'll go to Samsung sales. I'll go to Samsung sales versus Philips sales.
Also, Philips TV is not American made. What?
It's mostly American. If you're gonna say it's not American made, they get their chips from someplace else. They got certain components, but it's an American product. That
Philips TV are primarily produced by TP Vision, a subsidiary of Chinese electronics giant TPV Technology, and manufactured in places like Poland.
I understand that, but it was an American-made company that a lot of our companies have sold out to making their products from foreign. Even Levi Jeans. Levi Jeans was an American-made company. Wrangler was an American-made company. Deere, the lawnmower was an American-made company. Now, if you go search them up, they've outsourced most of their manufacturing to foreign countries, and that is what Donald Trump is trying to stop. All of these American businesses building up their business.
Philips TV is not American.
Okay. All right.
Both of these examples that you're providing are not American.
Okay.
Also, it's still going to be cheaper in most instances, it's going to be cheaper to buy a foreign product compared to an American-made product. And I think what you just showed us actually goes in terms of my point. But if you want to provide evidence of like an everyday American product compared to a foreign product, and whether or not it's going to be cheaper after the tariffs, and whether or not consumers actually spent more money on the foreign product compared to the American-made product, feel free to provide that evidence. But I'm not understanding the argument here, and we've been talking for like the last 30 minutes, and I don't understand your argument.
The only reason why you don't understand it is because you believe that the American people have won. They have spoken. They've gone against actually buying foreign made products, and that even if American made TVs are cheaper, it doesn't matter because they lost.
No, but you failed to prove that American TVs are cheaper.
Hold on, just a second. They have an American made company called Sunbrit. It's a TV. I'm looking
What's the
for the
name?
prices. Sunbrit. Sunbrite TV. They have them at Best Buy, stuff like that. I'm looking for prices. This is an American made TV, right?
Sure, I'll give you that too. And again, TVs aren't something that you actually like. It's not an everyday use. It's it's not a necessity to an extent. Thank you for sharing the life. Well,
Let's go back. They're not actually giving me a price on this, and I can pick 75-inch.
We keep our minister said Russia
Spec
is
support.
Everybody's buying off China.
Description.
If you need time to do research, I can let someone up in the meantime.
That's fine. I'm pulling up American made TVs. I'm pulling different ones up.
After this, I'm probably gonna restart. Also, make sure you hit that follow button. Okay, well, it's like, give me 1 second, y'all.
Good evening, Jeremias.
How's it going, Bumblebee?
It is another day in paradise. Also, okay. While this guest is looking something up, I quickly want to pose this to him. Wouldn't a good businessman offer incentives to foreign companies to, come into America in a positive fashion before putting tariffs on?
Well, if you try to make those negotiations and they don't abide by them, or they tell you go fuck off.
No. This is before tariffs.
I'm telling you exactly before tariffs. When you try to make negotiations before applying tariffs, and you say, "Hey, I make this deal with you. Why are you not complying? Why are you doing other?"
So then I'm gonna pose it to you like this. Okay, I can go about this one of two ways. Either I can ask you nicely, or I can punch you. Right? Am I wrong, Jeremiah? I can ask you two ways. I can ask you nicely. Hey, I need some lunch money. Can you please let me borrow some of your lunch money? I'll pay you back at a later date. Or I'm gonna punch you in the face right now, and you still gonna give me your lunch money.
Right.
A good businessman would make incentives to move their companies from these foreign countries to America. He would say, hey, I'm going to give you XYZ tax break, or I'm going to give you, XYZ amount of money to invest into your corporation. That's what they would do, is they would offer an incentive to move from a foreign country to our country. And once they do, we would not do blanket tariffs on whatever they're trying to manufacture, whether that be chips, whether that be TVs, whether that be groceries, whether that be, parts for automobiles, anything, batteries, lithium ion, we would offer incentives and not put blanket tariffs on everything that's up to 200% in some cases.
Right.
Like, because then
I completely agree with you.
That's just smashing yourself in the foot. for no reason.
Yeah, I think like I said, I agree with targeted tariffs, not blanket global tariffs. It's I don't know, it's insane. Insane conversation. But I'm probably gonna hit a restart since we only have like 20 people and like no one
Fair enough.
no
Like
one
the entire
actually,
time,
like,
I was just yelling at my phone. I was like, "Samsung is a Korean company. Philips is a Dutch company."
and I had to search that up, yeah.
Dude, Sunbird is a sports television company. They make TVs for like football stadiums, hockey stadiums, and stuff like that. They make some outdoor televisions for home uses, but most of their stuff is commercial.
Right.
Most 95% of our electronics are going to be manufactured outside the United States. There are no quote unquote true technological companies that are here in the United States. I mean, even what was it? GoPro and I think a couple of other companies decided to move out of America because they're so stinking expensive.
Right.
Just move to different
Yeah, and
countries.
it's an insane argument in saying that global blanket
Down here? No, you said the sky. Ninja Turtle, you said the sky? Yeah. Am I tripping?
How's it going? We're back. We are absolutely back. See if we can get some debates going on in here. We are back. I'm new here. Welcome in. Welcome in. I appreciate you being here. How's it going? Do you support Donald Trump?
Yeah, I support Trump. I'm MAGA.
Sure. Why? Why are you MAGA?
Because like Donald Trump, he like the best, bro.
Okay, why?
Because like our taxes are great. Like the whole economy is
How
great.
much money
like,
do you make?
bro.
The whole economy is great. That's false. Inflation went up 0.9, numbers never seen since the Vietnam War. GDP growth went down 2025 compared to 2024. Private investment into American manufacturing went down. Unemployment went up. We lost 92,000 jobs in the month of February. What part of the economy is doing better than it was in 2024?
Like the like e-money like economy.
E-money. What the fuck is e-money?
You don't know what e-money is? Like stocks, trades, like that
Stocks
type of
grew. The stock market grew slower in 2025 than it did in 2024.
So why am I rich currently now? Because of that.
Market manipulation, I'm gonna assume.
No, it's not market manipulation.
Yeah,
it's
like
Trump
tariffs.
helping me. It's Trump helping me, bruh.
No, it's market manipulation for the billionaires and millionaires.
Nigger.
You think you're funny? I mean, you're really not funny, but okay. See if we can find another guest. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
You're gonna kick me off if I say yeah?
Well, it's because you're a child, that's why. That's the only reason why I'm gonna kick you off. If you're up on YouTube, make sure to check out my link tree in my bio. I guess it's gonna be in the link tree. The link tree is gonna be in the description of my video if you're over on YouTube. There you can find my TikTok. If you want to debate me live on TikTok, we are live. You can find my Instagram. You can find the Substack, my Twitter, my Blue Sky. So it's gonna be on the description of the video and over here on TikTok if you want to check out my YouTube, Instagram, Substack, etc. Linktree in my bio. There's also my Venmo, PayPal, and Cash if you guys want to support. But anyways, on to this guest. What's up? Do you support Donald Trump?
Yes, I do.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
When's your birth year?
My birth year was 2004,
What month?
August.
Oh, I can't do math. How many hours are in a typical full-time work week?
What?
How many hours are in a typical full-time work week?
Uh, 48 where I work.
48 hours?
Where I work, yeah.
No. Well, full time is gonna be 40. I don't know. I'm gonna trust my.
It's just where I work. It's just where I work.
I'm gonna trust my instincts, man. I'm sorry if you actually are an adult. I don't trust it. I'm sorry. Very, very sorry. Quite frankly, if you support Trump, join up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. Love to have a debate with you. Love to have a conversation. I'm not even talking about Trump. Literally, all we do is talk about Trump here and like the news. What are we doing? Chat. The most recent thing is this one right here. This little fellow. Not that is Matt. I did not mean to actually press that one. I don't know why I have that screenshot of Matt in my Jesus. I meant to do the actual. I guess I don't have it. How's it going, D-Sport Trump? Absolutely back. And we have the right screenshot. That is Donald Trump depicting himself as Jesus, y'all. Yeah, my chair is in the way. Anyways, this is Donald Trump, and that's him healing someone, quote unquote. This is gonna piss me off. Okay, now I'm stuck with this background. Fuck. Hold on. Okay, hold on. What the fuck? Might have to restart. I kind of fucked myself here. Kind of cooked myself here. Oh, never mind. There we go. See if we can get someone to debate. Make sure you guys double tap that phone screen. And they left. Chat. Why is everyone leaving? Hey, never in a million years has he said he was Jesus. He depicted himself as Jesus. I showed you the photo. I don't know who you are, okay? Bro, I didn't make that. That's on his Truth Social. What the fuck is going on, bro? My chat's being weird. How's it going, D-Sport Trump?
I know you.
Who the fuck are you? 46 years old.
How's it going?
How's it going? What good job, bro. Okay, running the good fight. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so fucking much, dude. I appreciate you. We're all doing that. We're all doing that here.
I just got back from medical training.
Prove it.
Okay, drop dead to the ground right now.
Is that a threat?
No, it's for you to drop dead and I'll save you.
I think that's a threat. I think you should get banned for harassment. How's it going, D-Sport Trump?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
No.
D-Sport Trump.
Yo, Ellie. I don't think he was talking to you.
Oh.
Because like she responded to me.
Oh.
D-Sport Trump.
It's a little bit awkward, right? Okay. Yeah, of course I do.
Why is that?
Yeah, no, Ellie, but Ellie, that was really embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel like third hand embarrassment or whatever it's called.
Secondhand
Wait, what is it?
embarrassment. Second, I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
I'm really
Bro,
embarrassed too. I know, me too. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm trying to get back on the subject,
go
and
ahead.
you're kind of grabbing me and throwing me across a whole different lane right now.
I'm
Right?
sorry.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Anyways, yeah. What was your question,
Why do you support Trump?
bro? Okay, it's kind of hard to like answer the question when I'm kind of like being laughed at right now. So it's kind of like,
We'll deal with it. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
you mean you could like tell her to stop bullying me or some shit? Wow.
Yeah, but just tell me why you support Trump.
Hold up. Okay, sorry. Why do I support Trump?
Yeah.
No. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Like every time I'm close to answering the question, she just throws me off. Like,
Okay, I'll just go on mute.
Elliot, can we stop rage baiting guests, please?
Okay, thank you. I support Trump because I feel like what he's doing with like.
Ellie, why did you mute him? What the fuck?
Yeah, come on, dog.
I didn't mute him.
No,
I just saw you put your arm out and do that.
Okay, tell me why you support Trump. Go ahead.
This is like it's like the Revenge of the Nerds going on right now. I feel like I'm being attacked by everyone right now.
Why do you support Trump?
Okay, you can't lie. That was kind of funny. You can't lie. Oh, I'm sorry. Bro, because I feel like giving all our gas to Israel, bro, is the right choice. I feel like, you know,
Bro.
I know him.
I feel like I know him too. That's a troll. Moving on to the next guest.
Yo.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
23.
When's your birthday?
You're not.
How about we talk about butter sausage?
What?
Nigger.
You're not funny. Get a humor. Moving on to the next guest. You know that guy that always comes out here and crashes out and called you a cunt or a bitch or something?
Mm-hmm.
He came onto my stream today. Again. It's been a while.
I don't know who you're talking about. There's a few.
The one who crashes out, the one who called you a bitch and like we made apologize, remember?
Oh yeah.
What's that word, Evan 2HD?
How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Man. Fuck no, that nigga a bitch.
I got rid of him. Don't worry. Anyways, what was he doing?
He just came up here to debate me, I guess, and then he slurred again.
God. R?
Yes.
Yep. Sounds about right.
He was being more racist today, though, so that's
Oh, isn't that great?
Uh-huh. And there was like 120 people here.
Stop picking your face. Thank you. Now, if you...
Are you calling me? Hold on.
The ball always got your back.
No, I think you're being racist, man. I think you're being racist.
What?
Yeah, I think you're being racist.
Misinformation. Holy smokes.
You got banned for you got a flag for misinfo?
No, I said you are spreading misinformation.
Oh. Wrong, actually. That Melly, that's racist. Yeah, Ellie's being racist right now. You said I should basically just like not have immigrated here, or my parents. That's basically what you said, because Trump is building the wall, and you're basically saying that the wall has my back. Yeah, that's racist.
Holy, one way to twist my words, buddy.
Oh yeah, you're gonna gaslight now. Cool.
I will. I will send you back to America like our parents did.
Okay. Back to
Get this
America,
lady
but
boy
I'm in America.
How do you know I'm a girl? Such a bitch. I'm getting attacked now. Nice.
Someone said, "Girl, you're so pretty."
Thank you.
They don't mean
I
that.
appreciate it. Oh.
Y'all, if you support Trump, join up in the guest box. We have 34 people in here, and no one wants to debate me as to why they would ever support this administration. I mean, he depicted himself as Jesus, right? That's blasphemy. The MAGA is calling him the Antichrist, right? I mean, for one time in recent history, he had to delete a Truth Social post. Nobody's gonna go up because nobody does. Why did you? Oh fuck! Did you remove him? Did you remove him?
No, you did.
I did. Oh, I meant to expand him. I think he left.
No, I removed him.
Why would you remove him? I wanted to expand him. That's so rude.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay.
Put Chef Pepe back in. Ellie does not like Chef Pepe.
Ellie does not.
Can we do a petition? Type of one in the chat if you want to see Ellie get banned. Let's do a petition.
Oh, they all love me. Fuck.
Yeah, you have 3 people saying yes, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. The democracy has spoken. Democracy prevails again. Again, you might have to get banned, bud.
Ban me.
Y'all want me? Chef Pepe, what are we doing? Spam report, Melly? How about I spam report you to your father?
What if I just do something, Melly? Watch this.
I don't think that does anything.
No, it's only 5 minutes. Bye, Kerrigan.
I think I might have to restart because no one is debating me, bro.
This reminds me
We're
of
both
like
Central American. That's so sad, bro. If you're Central American and you support Trump, that's vouches for raid, bud. Maybe the repost, Brock. Trump ain't how he was. He's always been a sexual exploiter. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Thank you for the repost, Aaron. Thank you for the likes, Melly.
Oh, Caving's here.
I'll do it through chat. No, come up and debate me. I want to hear your opinion on ice cream. I don't know why I read it like that. Ice cream? Low-key trash. No, I'm joking. Chocolate ice. Mint chocolate chip is better. Mint chocolate chip is like top tier. Y'all can hate me for that, but mint chocolate chip is better. How's it going? Do you support Trump? Hello?
I don't know who you're asking.
I'm asking you.
Well, I do, and I don't know why you're wasting your time and people's time doing this. If you don't like Trump, that's fine. But why do you come on TikTok to collect pennies?
No, I don't make any money off this. I don't do this.
So then why do you do it?
Was about to answer.
Why don't you just vote for who you like, and then what's the purpose of coming on TikTok and wasting your time and everybody else's time? I've had presidents I didn't like, but I never came on a social platform and keep on talking about it and wasting my day.
Well, you're doing that
I try
right
to
now,
find a
honey.
job.
Honey, you're doing that right now.
Can I answer your question without you interrupting me?
Well, I wasn't finished talking, but now you can talk since I'm done.
No, you interrupted me. I told you
I did not
that
finish.
I don't
I
make
wasn't
money.
finished talking.
Well, no, you told me if I make money, you asked me a question and why I do this, and then I said no, I don't
But I
make
never
any money,
stopped speaking.
and then you interrupted me.
But
So
I never stopped
there was a
speaking.
natural pause in the conversation after you asked me the question. So yes.
Okay,
You
go ahead.
interrupted me when there wasn't.
It's
a
okay.
natural
Go ahead.
pause. Cool. So I'll just restart. So the reason why I do this is not for the money, but it's for the fact that I want to change people's minds and say that they shouldn't support Trump, and I provide them actual factual evidence. And then you're gonna say, well, there's always presidents we don't like. Yeah, but there's never been a president that has been a sexual exploiter who's threatened genocide to 90 million people, right? There's never been a president who's been more of a threat to the Constitution, more of a threat to religion, more of a threat to international law and laws in general. There's never been a threat to a president that's been more of a threat to immigration and all of the above. That's why I do this. There's a clear difference from not liking Bill Clinton, Bush, Joe Biden, Obama, to not liking Trump. A very clear difference.
Incorrect, my friend.
Okay.
Do you think it's okay to leave billions of dollars in another country of military equipment? They just leave it.
It would have been more expensive. It would have been more expensive. If you're talking about Afghanistan.
Hold on.
If you're talking about Afghanistan, who set that up?
I think it was Biden.
It was Donald Trump. He set that up. Joe Biden just expanded the.
He wasn't even the president at that time.
No,
it just
Donald
happened
Trump
during the last
expanded it.
presidency.
Donald Trump actually made the deal to withdraw our troops from Afghanistan. Joe Biden just expanded said deal to give us more time, which was actually beneficial. Okay, so it was Donald Trump's doing.
That's incorrect. You have fake news.
What's your source? What's your source that Biden?
What's your source? Google or CNN? Say there you go. You keep looking around because you don't know the source.
I'm not looking at. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at.
You're looking around in different directions because you don't know the source. You know what?
Sure, I can provide you a source.
Keep on doing this all day long. It's a waste of your time. He's the president. You can keep complaining about him. You can complain about. You can keep on complaining about him, and then all your little supporters can keep on that little girl that keeps on interrupting me.
Hold on. Yeah, because you asked me for a source. I'm going to provide a source. Do you trust the BBC?
I don't trust that.
Okay, do you trust
international news?
Do you trust factcheck.org?
I trust Fox News.
Get out of my stream, bro. You're wasting my time. Moving on to the next test. Make sure you guys hit that follow button. Please, let's try to get to 10,000 likes. If you're over on YouTube, make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. But if you're over on TikTok, let's try to get to 10,000 likes. Make sure to hit that follow button. How's it going? Do you support Donald Trump?
I'm very I just want to ask you a question. I don't know the side.
I can barely hear you. I'm sorry, I could barely hear you. If you want to fix your mic and then hop up in the guest box, you can ask me the question. Feel free to do so. But I couldn't understand a word you said. You were like far away. How's it going? Do you support Donald Trump? Hello, Matthew? Matthew is not here. Maybe we'll be on next against James. Let's see what James has to ask. How's it going, James? Do you support Trump?
No.
You're like 5 years old. You have school tomorrow. But props to you. I know this guy. American, if you're still in here. I accepted your invite, man. Let's see. They wanted to ask me a question. Matthew, how's it going? You said you wanted to ask me a question?
Is my mic
That's
better?
not
You can hear me
Matthew.
now?
No, I know that's. Yeah, what's up? How old are you first?
I'm 13, but I know a little bit.
I'm sorry.
No?
TikTok terms of service. I'm sorry. Let's see if Matthew comes back.
Matthew's a child.
Are you? How do you know? I guess.
Wait for them to speak. Hi, Matthew.
Yo, hello.
Yeah, Matthew never spoke. How's it going? How old are you?
I'm 18.
When's your birth year?
No, I'm just playing. I'm just trolling. I'm my bad. I'm leaving.
Take care, dude.
I told you.
Very difficult to find a maggot over here. How's it going? Do you support Trump? Do you support the president of the United States of Israel?
Yeah.
How old are you?
6 or 7.
Well, 6, 7, bro. So funny. Trump looks about 20. You must be desperate. That man right there does not look like he's 20. Moving on to the next guest. How's it going? Do you support Donald Trump?
Yeah.
How? I don't trust you. Get out of my stream. Genuinely, what is going on? Genuinely. Can I just ask you the question? Yeah, you can ask me the question in chat. Feel free to do so. Yeah, make sure to double tap that. Please repost live. You can click on the share button and then repost the live. Do you support ICE? Absolutely not. I think ICE should be abolished. Ellie, what are your thoughts on ICE?
I hate ICE.
You love ICE? Perfect.
What?
That's what I heard. Oh, fuck me. I genuinely just want to block this account. There we go.
Which one?
I just reposted for you. W. Another Matthew is in the guest box. I know it's not the same one because I banned the other one.
Mm.
How's it going? Do you support Trump?
To be honest.
Wow. So you're still breastfeeding?
Alright, bro. I'm gonna crash out. There's like 70 people in here, and there's no debates going on.
How long have you been on for?
An hour and 15. How's it going, Chef Pepe? Do you support Trump? Oh no, you're just here for the looks. Oh, you do support Trump. Get out of my stream. Moving on to the next guest. I'm darkness. Bro, how old are you?
Bye.
All right, y'all. Only join up in the box if you are here to debate me. Okay? Thank you for the GG. I appreciate you so fucking much, dude. Only
Devin,
join
stop
up.
spamming.
Only
Sorry.
join.
Sorry. Sorry, go.
Moving on to the next guest, Addison. Okay, Addison is not loading up. I want the guy to come back, the crazy guy. No one who was under Trump's first term, false.
The one that calls me names?
Yes, that guy.
Why would you want him to come back up? He comes up here and says a bunch of slurs,
Because
dude.
he always says, he gets upset at me smiling and laughing.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
that makes me smile and laugh even more, bro. Every time he comes up, he's like, don't fucking smile. What are your thoughts on pineapple on pizza? That's fucking disgusting.
Oh, it's so good.
That is atrocious. Pineapple on pizza is atrocious, and I will die on the hill.
Yeah,
Talk
you're
about
right.
gas prices. Gas is at $4.12 on average.
Oh, Jeremiah, I heard you and your mom speak about that.
You mean our mom? How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Oh, yeah.
Hello?
Are you talking to me, boss?
Yeah.
Oh, my fault, man. How are you doing?
Good. Do you support Trump?
Yes, no.
That's contradictory. The
That
laws
is
of logic.
contradictory. I support certain parts of what he's doing just
Overall.
because it's. Ooh, no.
No?
No.
So if you could go back in time, you would either not vote or vote for a third party or for Harris, right?
Well, I wouldn't vote for Harris, and the third party, my vote would really just be worthless inherently. I didn't vote for Trump, honestly. He's pretty garbage. But
Well, I appreciate you coming up here. We are. No, go ahead. Sorry. Oh, and Ellie removed you.
Sorry.
If you want to
just
come
didn't
back
you
and
to have to
finish,
reach.
if you want to come back and finish what you were saying, feel free to do so, right? But I'm glad that you don't support Trump anymore. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Because I had to make a new account. I had to make a new account.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to make another one.
Okay, stop reaching out. I can do this.
How's it going? Do you support Trump? Oh,
Guys, Jeremiah, he's a
okay.
scam.
Get out of my stream. What are we doing? Why are we spreading false propaganda?
She's
False
right.
Propaganda. No, no, wrong. Actually, we're spreading false propaganda. Thank you for the goats. What?
Goats.
Oh, that's what it says. It says goat.
I know.
Yo, my bad.
Dude,
Bro.
why'd you let them back us? Guys, give him a second. He's in respiratory distress.
Y'all are making me. Why did you remove me? Because you're spreading fake propaganda.
Freak?
I'm dying over here. Jesus.
Chug that whole thing.
Bro, these fetuses are killing me, bro.
Freak? Look at everyone's gone onto it.
Type a one in the chat if you want to ban Ellie, bro.
Dude.
What's up, Sierra? I want to see him in again.
Actually, you know what, guys? Type 2 if you want to ban the host.
If anyone types 2 in the chat, you're getting permanently banned. If anyone types a 2 in the chat, you are getting permanently banned. I swear, Lainey, you're getting permanently banned. Windows, you're also getting permanently banned. That's 2 people.
He won't ban
Frank
you guys.
or Patrick is getting permanently banned. What are we doing? Why are we typing 2?
Oh, everyone wants me gone now.
Did you see the Jesus Trump picture? Yes, we talked about it. Yes, they all want you gone. We have some fun here. Whenever we don't have Trump supporters to debate, let's not be mean, guys. 4? What does 4 mean? Bye, Ellie.
Hmm? Oh yeah, this person in the chat like really hates me. I don't know why. I'm like getting hate
What's up,
now.
Mimi? Let's actually do like a vote. Let's see how many people want you out of here. Let's see.
Yeah, what's the hate towards me? What did I do? What
Let
I
Lily
do?
in. If Lily wants to request and debate me on a topic, feel free to join up, Lily.
Without calling Jeremiah a scammer.
Yeah, that's misinformation.
Here, Delaney.
Yo,
Okay, so
do
which one's which?
the smile emoji to ban Ellie and get rid of Ellie, and then the crying emoji to let Ellie stay on this live stream. We're doing a form of democracy here. Democracy will prevail. Thank you, James. I thought mods couldn't vote. What the fuck? How's it going, Matt? Whoa, what the fuck? How's it going, Matt? Do you support Trump?
Definitely not.
Oh, is there anything you want to talk about?
He's a creep. He's a literal creep.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. Here's some W's in the chat. Oh, 4
Sierra,
against
why
3.
are you putting a smiley face? No.
It's 4-3, y'all. Poll ends in 10 seconds. What the fuck happened to Ellie? What the fuck? Did Sierra kick Ellie? Hold on, is Sierra mod? I don't know if Sierra's mod. Sierra was in the guest box and then she left. Oh. We didn't kick her? Oh, well, one of the mods kicked her. Why'd you drop me? Because we're looking to debate Trump supporters. Invite her back, I did. I guess democracy prevailed and she automatically got booted. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yo, hello?
You're like 12, get out of my stream. Got banned? What did you get banned for? You didn't get banned. Are you lying? How's it going? Do you support Trump?
I don't support Trump, I support Epstein.
You banned me? I did not ban you. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Why did you kick Carlos? He's my boy. Like,
who the fuck is Carlos?
Bro, like, why would you kick Carlos? You're actually, bro, you're a faggot, bro. Like, why are you kicking Carlos?
Don't slur, bro. What the fuck are we doing? We on to the next guest. How's it going? Do you support Trump? Drink some water. Fuck, why did I let this person in? How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 23. How old are you?
Sigma 69420 male, bro. Really?
Yeah, how old are you? What? How old are you?
Why do you support Trump?
Okay, whatever. Don't answer my question. It's cool. I don't know. He's pretty cool. Have you seen some of the memes?
Yeah, like how he depicted himself as Jesus Christ. Yeah, blasphemy.
That was pretty gnarly.
That was what?
Pretty gnarly.
Okay. When's your birth year?
2002.
I don't want to debate you for some reason. I feel like you're trolling. He deleted the photo today, yeah. How's it going? Do you support President Donald Trump?
Yep.
How old are you?
18.
When's your birth year?
January 12, 2008.
Why do you support Trump?
Deportations. I think anyone who comes over this border illegally is a criminal and deserves to be deported.
Well, facts over feelings. What's one benefit of mass deportation?
Well, do you support criminals?
Do I support criminals? It's a very disingenuous
Easy.
question.
No, I mean, you just...
Jeremiah, this
Do you
guy's
support
not
criminals?
18. He's not 18.
I'm
He's
born
right
in
birthday.
2008. How
Oh,
would
you
I be
born in
on the live if
2008?
I'm not 18?
She said January.
Well,
yeah.
just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait.
How would I not be 18 and be on
Do
the
you have a
live?
driver's license?
Yes.
Okay. When you're driving, fuck, I don't even know how to use this. Can you do it? I don't know how to ask the question.
Yeah, see,
'Kay.
you're a dumb bitch. You need to go ahead and leave. I'm talking to this guy right here. Do you support
Yeah.
criminals?
Yeah, when you're driving.
How
on
many
the
hours
right
are in a
side of the
typical
ro-
full-time work
Okay, there you
week?
go.
40? Are we dumb here? I have a job.
Why do you sound 12?
No one's 12. I'm 18.
I don't buy it. I don't buy
Okay,
it.
I mean, we'll keep you
You
up
don't
here.
gotta
I mean,
buy it. I'll show you
if
my
chat,
ID.
hold on. If chat can find any information on the fact that he's underage, feel free to let me know.
Go ahead.
But other than that, we're gonna keep you on here. If you are lying, just leave. But okay, do I support criminals? No, I do not support criminals. But I also don't support the U.S. government making it harder for undocumented immigrants to, or I guess immigrants to come into the country legally. I don't support that. So I think that in some instances, committing a crime is justified. Yes, like jaywalking. I don't think you should get a ticket for jaywalking when there's no one around and there's no harm done to you or others. Same as like coming in here undocumented. I don't think you should get deported for that. Do you support criminals?
No.
You support a criminal, Donald Trump, 34-count felon, adjudicated rapist, violated gag orders, violated the First Amendment, Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth
because you
Amendment, 10th
commit one
Amendment,
crime,
14th
does that
Amendment,
make you
and
a
the
criminal?
22nd Amendment. One more time.
So if I go and put out a fire, am I a firefighter? Fuck no, I'm not. So
Bro, you're
make it
12,
make
bro.
sense. I commit one crime and I'm a criminal.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, so I was
Yeah,
just
bro.
going through his reposts, and it was like a bunch of corny shit. 12
Nigger.
Oh. Oh.
How's it going? Do you support Donald Trump?
Are you referring to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I support Donald Trump.
I was just
Why do
gonna
you
go on to
support
tell you to
Trump?
drop him, but you were too late. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna drop back, but yeah, no, just when you
You're
hear
good.
someone that sounds like that, drop him immediately. Like
I
Ellie
like
was
giving them the
right. She
benefit
can
of the
tell.
doubt.
Yeah. Bye bye, guys.
Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Okay, why do you support Trump?
For all the right reasons.
Like?
International policy, closed borders. And here's the best thing. You want to hear the real reason we support Trump? Is
You
we
said-
didn't.
You said
we
international
didn't.
policy?
No. Shut
Holy-
the fuck up while I'm talking.
You made me choke on my water.
Yeah, well, you can choke
you
on
support him
you
based
probably
on
choke on cock probably more than you choke on water. I'm imagining.
international water.
No, you probably choke on cock more than you choke on water.
What international policy? What
So,
international policies?
Here's the best thing about Trump. Let me lay this down there, liberal boy. Is that we don't
Liberal
have
boy.
Camel Toe Harris in office, and thank the good fucking Lord we don't.
All right. What kind of international policies do you support? You support the threatening of genocide?
Well, I think the comment that Trump made was taken out of jurisdiction. I mean, it's totally taken out of context. Would you agree?
A whole civilization will die tonight.
Do you really believe he meant that? I mean, do you honestly believe he meant that?
Yes. I think he meant the threat of genocide.
I mean,
Yes.
seriously, dude. Between you and I, you think he meant that?
Yes, I think he meant the threat of genocide. Yes.
So the threat of
Whether
genocide.
or not he meant that, it's still harmful.
Listen, I'm not talking to this cunt. I don't have no idea who you
Hold
are.
on,
but
hold
I'm not
on.
talking
Why the
to you.
fuck are you being disrespectful?
Why do I always get attacked? Why is it always me?
Genuinely, like at this point, what the fuck? How's it going? Do you
Hello?
support Trump?
Yeah,
How old are you?
11.
I don't believe it, but I'm gonna get you.
Do you
That's
say
how
he's
they talk.
11?
Yeah. Okay, yo, I'm gonna crash the fuck out. Genuinely. Yo, if you support Trump, jump up in the guest box. Let's see what the YouTube chat is saying. Oh, there's still 20 people over there on YouTube. Dano says they support Trump. Come up in the guest box if you're already on TikTok. More like liberal soy boy Antifa wannabe. Says Ben Kos, V8Y. Trump is your daddy. What is my YouTube chat doing? Why is it filled with Trump supporters? Trump is How's it going, bud?
Hey,
How old are you?
You said what?
How old are you?
I'm 18.
What year were you born in?
2007.
What month?
April.
What day?
I'm not giving. Okay, that's too much.
Okay, tell me the
It's
day you're
April
getting
right
booted.
now, dude.
Yeah, tell me the
Yeah,
day
get
you're
that.
getting booted.
I mean, you could boot me. It's just like personal information.
The fuck am I gonna do with your birthday? Genuinely.
Rate me.
Okay, you're weird. Get out of my stream. Thank you for the roses, dude. You're okay. It wasn't even to me.
Sent to
No, it was
Ellie.
for me. No, 5 of
Thanks,
them were to
Yara.
me. 5 of them were to me.
Shut up.
Whatever.
Yo, man.
Thanks, James.
How's it going? Do you support Donald Trump?
Yeah, man.
How old are you?
26, man.
Why do you support Trump?
I don't know, man.
Bro, Trinity Austin, please leave my live. Why have you been in here every single day? Leave my live,
She
please,
loves
Trinity.
you. She loves you. Oh my gosh.
You
thank
get mad
Sarah.
when I call Creed Phil. You literally crashed out and started like cursing me out in the comment section. His name is not fucking Phil.
Thanks, James.
How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yeah, man. Hello?
How old are you?
Nigger, 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 nigger.
Okay, this guy was already. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yes.
How old are you?
21.
When's your birth year?
March 1st, 2012. No,
2012?
I said 2005.
And you're how old?
21.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that checks out.
Why do you support Trump?
I don't know, man.
The fuck was the point of like what is the point of coming up here then, bud? What?
Yes,
What is this
thank
kind
you,
of rage
Sierra.
rate?
I really appreciate
Who
that.
muted? He muted himself.
Let me thank someone. Thank you, Sierra. That is
Grifter.
so
That's
nice.
great. Not grift. You can't grift on my life. So how's it going? Do you support Trump? Joking. You can
Yeah.
thank him. You're 12, bro. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? Ellie, I sent you on mute. Make sure to unmute, and then you can.
You
do little...
Hello, how you doing?
ass.
Okay, let Ellie thank her donors for 1 cent. Go ahead, Ellie.
Sierra and James. Thank you, guys. Beautiful people. Okay, Walter, why the hell do you support Trump?
I used to. I don't anymore.
Good
Fucking
boy.
W, man. Okay, Ellie.
He's on them Epstein files. He started a war with Iran to protect himself from the Epstein files. The gas prices is high as hell. Like he's a complete fraud. Everything. Like and like the thing is, I gotta be honest. I've seen so many people talk about they regret their vote for Trump. It's not even funny. If you still support this man after the crypto crash, after the rise of gas, after the war, after him just taking sides with Israel, more than Biden was taking the sides with Ukraine, after he publicized Biden for helping out Ukraine and shit and saying he was gonna end the war and never did, you a goofy. That's it. You just a
W.
goofy.
I appreciate coming up here, Walter. You have a great night. How's it going?
Word for word, Walter. Hey,
How's it
buddy.
going, Tracer?
Going pretty good.
How old are you?
I'm 20, turning 21 in 3 days.
All right. Why do you support Trump?
I do support Trump. I just wanted to drop a niche reference on you to continue the talk. Do you know what the pride of an assassin is good for?
If you support Trump, join up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. Love to have a debate with you. Love to have a conversation with you.
Oh, wait, what him?
At least you didn't interrupt me. How's it going? Do you support Trump? Sent you an invite to unmute, bud.
Hello?
How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yes.
Why?
Why not?
Because he's selfish.
Okay.
Would you like me to expand on that, or do you want to give it like a counter argument?
I think he is selfless.
Said what?
He thinks he's selfless.
Oh.
This guy's trolling. Yeah, I kicked him. Y'all, there's been like 50 people in here the entire time that we've been on. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you're not following, make sure to hit that follow button top left corner. Make sure to follow Ellie as well. Make sure to check out my link tree, my bio. You can find my YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Substack.
Thanks, Sierra, now.
Oh, thank you, Sierra. Appreciate you. Moving on to the next guest. What the fuck are we doing out there?
Tickle Ellie.
How's it going? D-Sports
Thanks, Sierra.
Yeah.
How old are you?
13.
Thank you, Sierra. Holy smokes. Look at I went from getting hated on to getting spoiled.
Type in one in the chat if you want to ban Ellie.
Nope. Here we go again. Caving, send me gifts, please.
Thank you for the heart me. Appreciate you.
That was Caving.
I know. I said thank you for the heart me.
I know, you gave him a heart. Caving, can you send me like a galaxy?
Okay, what's the what?
I'm gonna mute you, Caving.
Oh, I see a lot of ones in the chat.
From Caving!
Well, I see a lot of ones in the chat, man. You can't say your reason because you are 13. It is against TikTok terms of service. That's why. I know not really a lot of debating, but I feel like a lot of dislike him. Yeah. Don't kick Ellie. Ellie can stay.
That's about right.
Dude, if you come up in my guest box one more time, I'm gonna ban you, Daniel.
Caving, stop!
I don't know. May I mute him? Caving? No, you may not. You mods cannot mute each other. Unfortunately,
And Caving's just like this. He hates me. Me and him have beef.
if he had full mod powers, he would have kicked you by now.
Yeah. Or muted me.
If you support Trump, join up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. Love to have with you. Love to have a conversation with you. Is there anyone still that is willing to defend him? Absolutely not. Caving is still spamming one, bro. Ellie, you're on mute. I sent you an invite to unmute.
You turned my microphone off.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. It said live creator turned off your microphone.
That's not true.
Caving!
Caving really wants you out of here.
Fine. I'll go.
Well, let's not do that. Oh, well, again, throwing a tantrum. What the fuck was I gonna say? Temper tantrum. What the fuck? Do I hit a restart, bro? No one has debated me for the last 30 minutes.
Okay, I'm back. I had to cool myself down.
Good. Thank you for the rose. Do I hit a restart? Type a no, well, no, not one. Type a 10 in the chat if you guys want me to hit a restart and you'll come back. Type a 10 in the chat.
Or don't.
How's it going? Do you support Donald Trump?
Niggers.
Oh, brother.
I got rid of them before you did. Some people are typing a 10.
What?
Caving wrote 19.
Since Trump posted the photo of him as Jesus Christ, a lot of his supporters left. True.
Okay, wait. What is it? 1 a restart or 2?
1 is banning you. 10 is a restart. Then
Oh.
they'll come back. Yeah.
100.
We always hated Trump. W.
Okay, just restart.
All right. Well, there's 33 people in here, and you guys have been here for the last 30 minutes without a single debate. So if you guys don't come back after the restart, everyone is getting permanently banned. I'm not gonna lie.
That's including me, guys.
We are absolutely back. Let's see how many people get permanently banned. We're back. First, W. Oh, my arm hurts.
Dude, I just got a message from Caving saying, I'm not coming back just so you get banned. Ugh, I hope
No,
his
he's getting
pancreas
banned.
ruptures.
He's getting banned. That's what's gonna happen. That was the... Yeah, bro, Matthew, you are a child. Leave my guest box. Yo, make sure you guys are spamming. Make sure you guys are spamming the comment section. Make sure you guys hit that repost. And make
Repost,
sure that...
like the live, do follow Germangitis, do all you gotta do. Look at, I can grift for you.
Make sure you guys hit that share copy link, repost alive, do all the wonderful things. If you support Trump, join up in the guest box. Check out my link tree in my bio as well. How's it going? Abby, let's see what Abby has to offer. How's it going?
Good.
How old are you?
18.
When's your birth year?
Alexa. 2000.
Alexa, how old was I if I'm when was I born if I'm 18 years old, bro? Yo, bro. Can host remove this panelist? Can someone on the YouTube chat said, "Can we ban host?"
I agree with them.
Abby, if you're gonna troll, don't talk to Alexa while you're on the stream, bro. Oh? If you guys support Trump, join up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. Love to have a debate with you. You know, we just hit this restart. We're looking to talk to Trump supporters. Eat hosts headphones. What is my comments? What is my comment section yapping about genuinely? Ban host. Okay. How do you get mod? Send me a DM. Eat host wigs. Hosts wigs. Hosts wig. It took me a
How
while.
swig?
Hosts
How swag?
wig. Hosts.
Dude, it's not that hard.
Hosts
Host wig.
Hosts wig. Eat hosts wigs.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a text, okay?
If you support Trump, join up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you, love to have a debate with you, love to have a conversation with you tonight. Make sure to join up in the guest box. Obviously, can I role play as a Trump supporter? That's gonna be very difficult. I don't really do fuck's the name?
Did you get my text?
Yeah. Makes sense. Tap the screen, gift the panel or host.
Or just me.
Ellie, why are you grifting? That's actually quite unacceptable. You're grifting quite a bit.
Now I'm thinking you shouldn't have restarted.
Nah, I'm gonna get back up to like 100. Laney. See what Laney has to offer. And Laney left. Let's see what Savvy has to offer. How's it going, eSport Trump? You're on mute. Alrighty then. That's a troll. Why isn't Ellie banned? I think you misunderstood what I said. If you guys don't come back, you're getting permanently banned for coming back. It's like individually. It's not collective punishment.
Yeah, Kevin. So actually, you're banned.
Yeah. It's because collective punishment is for Gavin and Caving. That's the collective punishment.
They're basically the same person.
Basically.
Kevin's gonna hate me for that.
Collective punishment, yeah. That's why both of them lost mods. Trump is God. I'm MAGA. Bro. Trump needs to stand ready for my arrival. Do I get collective punishment? No. That's only Gavin and Caving get collective punishment, and then Ellie and Max get collective punishment.
Get punishment anymore though.
No, you still do. You and Max still are collectively punished.
I'm gonna punish you. No.
That doesn't make any sense. You have no authority in this live stream, bud.
No, but
When does Gavin get his mod powers back? Never. Gavin is never getting his mod powers.
Clopped.
Clogged? Clipped?
Wait, did Gavin lose all of his mod?
No, he lost half. Why is Epstein in the background? Because they were best friends.
What's your request, window frames? I didn't mean it like that, Caving. I was meaning that I was gonna punish him by banning him. What about you, Caving? You little bitch. Sorry,
How's it going? Do you
We
support
love
Trump?
you, Caving.
I do.
What is Ellie
Genuinely.
her phone number?
Ellie, can you buy Jeremias a new wig? Windows, do you want to get mod powers taken away?
Hello.
How's it going? Do you support Trump?
In some ways, I just came up here over the background picture.
Overall, do you still support him?
I don't support everything he does, but some things he do can be good. Some things are questionable and it's not what should be going on. But that's not why I came up here. I came up here about the background picture. You're making a very misleading picture there. Well, by putting that up there, it's very misleading.
First off, chat, Ellie got a restriction. I don't know how she got a restriction. So, second off, no, it's not misleading. A credible accuser that was deemed credible by the Trump administration in the first term accused Donald Trump of child rape. Donald Trump told Jeffrey Epstein on his 50th birthday, "May every day be another wonderful secret." And
Slow
he's
down.
already been
I
held
can't.
liable.
You're like mumbling your words.
A credible accuser accused Donald Trump of child rape.
What's the accuser's name?
They wasn't actually told the name. It was redacted in the files.
Then how do you know it's credible?
Because they were deemed credible by the Trump administration. That's what they won a lawsuit.
Where did you see this at? Was this in the file? Was this a file?
You can search up credible accuser accuses Trump of child rape.
And in the files.
Yeah, you can search it up in news.
Yeah, so you know there's no proof of most things in the files being true. They're all accusations.
Yeah, but then the reason why I think it's more likely to be true or not is going to be because he's already been held liable for rape. He's already admitted to sexual
liable, not
exploitation.
convicted. Liable and convicted are two
You
different
know why
things.
he wasn't
Actually, the
convicted?
judge ruled that it was a 51 to 49% chance that he did it, and he was ordered to pay.
Do you want to know why it wasn't a conviction, a criminal conviction, or do you know why?
Because the accuser didn't go to she didn't
Criminal
want him
court.
convicted.
Why?
She went to civil court.
Why? Why didn't she criminally charge him for attempt to?
You tell me. I feel like if someone sexually assaults me, I
Yeah,
want them
because
in
the
prison.
statutes of limitations. That's why.
Because of what?
Statutes of limitations. Even if she had video of it happening, she couldn't criminally pursue charges.
Why?
Because of statute of limitations.
Okay, so you're saying that this happened and she came out multiple years later after this happened?
That is not what I said, but yes, that's what happened.
Okay, so why didn't she then come out? What stopped her well, I'm pretty sure it was she. What stopped her from so long from coming out? And yeah, what stopped her for so long?
Mainly she didn't want her family name to get slandered from people.
Oh, so what made her come out then? Because I feel like if someone sexually assaults me and I have video proof of it, I will go immediately go to the cops. I will want that person
There was
arrested.
no video. To be clear, there was no video evidence. That was purely hypothetical.
I'm giving a hypothetical too.
She waited until her parents passed away to come out.
Why did she wait for her parents to pass away? Why didn't she, when
she
she
didn't
had,
want her
exactly
family
when
name
it
to be
happened, if she
slandered.
had enough to prove it, why didn't she go to,
Because she didn't want her family name to be slandered. Okay, she never wanted to criminally charge him until Donald
it's because she
Trump
didn't have enough proof.
Yes, there was enough proof.
Then why did the judge rule it to be a 51% to 49%?
No, that's not. That's not. You're
It
actually
was.
misinterpreting it.
It really was.
It's a minimum 51%. That it actually happened. Minimum. That doesn't mean that it was 51%
Minimum.
chance that it actually happened. That is the minimum. Okay, that's where you're being like misinterpreting the actual ruling. The point is, he was held liable of sexual abuse.
Is liable convicted?
No.
It's a yes or no question.
I already said no.
Okay, so he wasn't held. He wasn't convicted of it.
You don't believe civil courts then?
Not really, unless it's
Hey, why?
like
Why don't you believe civil
guaranteed.
courts?
Huh?
Why don't you believe civil courts?
Well, I didn't. Well, okay, that was a bad response. I believe in civil courts if it's something petty, not something petty, but it's not something like involving a kind of SA case or rape
Hey,
case.
O.J. Simpson, do you believe him? Do you believe he committed the crime?
Yeah, I believe OJ did it.
That was in a civil court, not a criminal court.
I know. I feel stupid if you know that he did it. Well, the way
And
the
we
proof
know
was
Donald Trump raped
presented-
Jean Carroll.
You said what?
We know Donald Trump raped Jean Carroll.
We don't have enough proof to prove it.
Yes, there was enough proof, enough to hold him liable, dude. And if it could have gone to a criminal court, there would have 100%. They would have 100% found him criminally liable. Yeah, or criminally liable. Yes, 100%.
No, they wouldn't. You can you present me one piece of proof that showed that
What
Trump
evidence
was
in the case
liable
do you
that she
dispute?
presented?
What
Huh?
evidence in the case do you dispute?
I don't know the specific evidence from the case.
Okay,
I'm
then
asking
how are you going to
that.
dispute the actual case if you don't know any evidence of the case?
Because he wasn't fully held liable. If it was a
What do you mean he
very
wasn't fully
obvious
held
thing,
liable?
it wouldn't
Yes.
be. If it was a very obvious thing, the minimum would be way higher than 52%.
In a civil court, it's always minimum 51%. Always minimum. More likely than not. That's what it is. More likely than not.
Okay, the minimum was
Doesn't matter for the case.
51%, right?
Doesn't matter for the case. Yes. More likely than
Okay.
not.
So you're saying it's always going to be 51%. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're telling me?
No, it's a minimum of 51%.
Okay, that was his minimum. The minimum was 51%. That means
Yes, but that
there was another 49% of a chance that he did not do it. That minimum was at halfway.
What a civil court does, it just determines whether it's more likely than not to be the case that he did this. Give him 5 minutes. Oh no, the restriction actually ended, so you can come up. Restriction ended. You're good. Yeah, the civil court is just determining whether or not it's more likely than not to be the case, and that's what the civil court found. It is more likely than not that Donald Trump raped E. Jean Carroll. The reason why I think it is more likely than not and that he actually did it, is due to the fact that the evidence that was presented, right? That's I said
Hello?
ended. Are you gonna refute anything I said, or should I
I
just move on
didn't
to the
hear
next?
you. I had got a phone call from a FaceTime group chat. I didn't.
Moving on to the next cast. 75 minutes. I'm saying banned for 10 minutes. Yeah, I think like 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. If you support Trump, join up in the guest box. Make sure to hit that follow button top left corner. Fuck.
Hello.
How's it going? Do you support Trump?
No.
W. I appreciate you getting up here, man. Take care. We still have some people in the guest box. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Do I support Trump? What?
Yes.
No.
Appreciate you coming up here, man. I couldn't tell if you were like underage as well. Yo, we've been on for 2 hours, and we only had one debate where it was like a crash out. So join up in the guest box if you support Trump. How's it going? Well, there's.
How you doing?
How's it going? Do you support Donald Trump?
Yeah, I sure do.
Why is that?
Oh, wow. My goodness, where do I start? Number one, if anything, the border. You know what I mean? That was one of my
What
main
state do you live in?
concerns. I live in Chicago.
That's not a state.
Yeah, but I live in Chicago.
What state is that in?
What state is it in?
Yes.
You don't know what state is Chicago in?
No,
Illinois.
I don't. Illinois. Name 2 other cities in Illinois.
Oh my gosh. You don't want to have a conversation, do you?
And he left. He left. He's not a. He's quite frankly, he left. How's it going? Do you support Trump? This is all you got, isn't it? MAGA Man 2026. How's it
What's
going?
up?
Do you support Donald Trump?
Absolutely, yes.
Why is that?
Because the left is domestic terrorists. I mean, you laugh, but bro, you're so goddamn smart. You up here making MAGA feel so fucking stupid. You picked a suicide mission and picked a fight with the United States government.
Yeah, what's your argument? Leftists are domestic terrorists. Go ahead.
They are.
What's your argument for that?
There is no argument. The government saying
So
they're
then you don't
domestic
have a-
terrorists, they're losing their lives in the streets. I mean, what more proof do you need? What pink mist being sprayed across the sidewalk is it proof enough for you? What do you need? You need ICE to actually like light someone up or something? I mean,
ICE is a domestic terrorist organization, not
no, they're
quote
not.
unquote.
They're immigration officers.
It's a domestic terrorist organization.
Show me proof. Show me where the government labeled them that. Show
What?
me where the government labeled them that.
Sure, show me where the government labeled leftists as domestic terrorists.
Let's
Go
see
ahead.
here. Every time one of you lose your lives, that's what they label you, right? That's what they say you are, right? Alex Pretty.
Doesn't mean it's
Keith
true.
Porter, Renee Good. Oh, it's true. Did we
Alex
do that
Pretty
for
and
us?
Renee Nicole Good, they were domestic terrorists. What's the argument for that? Go ahead.
Absolutely, 100%.
What's the argument? Go
Yes.
ahead.
That's what the government labeled them as. That's what they are.
Yeah, what's
Just
the
like we
argument? Go
didn't-
ahead. Saying the
we didn't-
government. Why are you
Bro, we
bootlicking
didn't
the government?
question. We didn't
why are you
question
bootlicking the
whether or
government?
not Osama was a damn. Because I'm a veteran, you dumbass. They point.
Oh,
their
you're a
finger and I
veteran. So
go.
then you took an oath to protect and defend the Constitution. That means you're
Exactly.
violating your oath.
Against
You're
any
violating your
enemy,
oath because
foreign
Donald
or
Trump has
domestic.
violated the
Bro,
First Amendment,
domestic
Second Amendment,
means
Fourth
you.
Amendment, Fifth Amendment, 10th
Domestic
Amendment,
means
14th
you
Amendment,
dumbass.
and the
You
22nd
have no
Amendment.
rights. Bro, terrorists have no
Dude,
constitutional rights.
what is
Yeah,
wrong
but
with
what's the
you?
argument? What's the argument that I'm a terrorist? Go ahead.
Terrorists have no constitutional
Yeah, what's your argument
rights.
that I'm a terrorist? Go ahead.
We're labeling you as that. We don't need an
Yeah, no.
argument.
What's the argument that I'm? So if I
Did
label
we-
you a terrorist, does
Bro,
that make you a
did we
terrorist?
argue with Osama bin Laden about whether or not he was
Yeah,
a
what's the
terrorist?
argument that
No,
I'm a
we
terrorist?
didn't.
Go ahead.
We took him. We
What's the
tortured him
argument
for
that I'm a
8 hours,
terrorist? Go
and we
ahead.
kicked him out of a
Yeah,
Black
but
Hawk
hey, bud, I
helicopter.
don't care about your fifis. I care about the actual argument
That's
that you're
not
presenting.
fifis. That's facts.
No, it is, and you're not keeping your fifis in your tum-tums. Okay, so
That's
tell me
not
what's your argument.
feelings, Bubba. We took Osama bin Laden, we tortured him for 8 hours, and we kicked him out of a Black Hawk helicopter.
So do you think I should be tortured and killed?
I think that's what we do to terrorists, Bubba.
So to be clear, do you
That's
think I
what
should
we
be
have
tortured and
military
killed?
for.
Do you think I should be tortured and killed? Yes or no?
You made your own
Do
decisions,
you
Bubba.
think
You're a grown ass
do
man.
you think I need to be tortured and killed? Yes.
I think you need to be treated just like any other terrorist. Yes.
So I need to be tortured and killed. Yes.
You need to be treated like any other terrorist.
Do
you
I need to
made
be
your
tortured and
decisions.
killed?
If that's what you want to do, then yeah.
Well, no, I'm asking you. Do you believe I should be tortured?
That's
and killed?
what we do to terrorists, and that's what I support. Yes.
All right. So you support every single Democrat being tortured
Domestic
and killed.
terrorist. Say the word domestic terrorist.
Democrats
that way
are
it's
domestic
say that way it's
terrorists.
exactly what I'm saying.
Leftists aren't domestic terrorists.
They are. We're saying they are.
Okay, I say that you're a terrorist.
Okay, but you don't have no government backing you, Bubba. That's the difference.
Okay,
Who's
so when we win
president
back
right
the
now?
midterms, so when we win the midterms in a supermajority, we're gonna arrest every single Republican in office. That's gonna be okay, right?
Hey, if you think that's going to happen, go ahead. We're taking our chances.
But you would be okay with that, right?
Hey, we're taking our chances. We're making.
You guys
our
are gonna lose the
stance
midterms.
very
You
clear.
know that, right?
You think we will?
No, 100% you will lose your midterms.
I'm pretty sure we're going to declare martial law. What then?
The one person is just insane. How's it going, Destiny?
Trump is way better.
You're like 12, buddy.
Or you let someone up? Oh, never mind. They're not here. Jinxie
go ahead.
wanted to come up.
No. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
I do.
Yeah, why?
He wants to send unenumerated rights back to the states.
Say it one more time.
He wants to send unenumerated rights back to the states.
How so?
How so? So we see this in the Dobbs decision. We're overturning Roe v. Wade because the right to an abortion doesn't exist within our Constitution. So giving those
This is
things
my
back
time to shine.
Can I finish? Can I finish?
Yeah, sorry.
So giving those things back to the states give people more power.
So you support more state rights?
Correct.
So then you shouldn't support Trump.
How should I support Trump?
National Guard overstepping the boundary, violating the. Hold on, you asked me a question.
Wait,
right?
because you haven't attacked the first point yet that I made.
I'm first before attacking the first point that you made. I want to make sure there's no contradictions within your argument. And right now, I'm finding a contradiction that I'd like you to address before I actually address your point. That's how debates work.
The contradiction later. You have to attack the first
No,
point.
the contradiction has to be explored before to
That's
actually make your
definitely
point
not
valid.
true.
Because if there's a contradiction, hold on, if there's a contradiction in your point, that makes your point flawed.
Okay, what's the contradiction?
The contradiction is Donald Trump violated the 10th Amendment by actually overstepping his powers in the executive branch and sending the National Guard to states where it wasn't requested. Also, the fact of like ICE, militarizing ICE as well. That's going to be like violating states' rights.
Sending ICE to different states is violating. Can you pull that up for me?
Militarizing ICE. But the main point of
What do
violating
you
the
mean by
10th Amendment is going to be the
militarizing
National Guard.
What do you mean by militarizing ICE?
Can you address the first thing I said? The National Guard.
Well, I
Go
actually
point by
said
point.
the first thing I said. So I am. So how is he militarizing ICE?
How is he? He's spending billions of dollars having masked police go and arrest either American citizens, undocumented immigrants, having them kill American citizens, right? I mean,
How was that
facilities
militarizing
as well?
ICE?
Do you disagree with the claim that he's militarizing ICE?
Obviously, like is that not clear here? I'm literally
No,
asking
it's
you.
not, 'cause
How
I think that's
was
common
that
sense.
militarizing ICE?
Yeah, because I think that's common sense.
Okay, pull up the definition of militarize.
Military, sure. Well, I'll do that. You want to address the National Guard?
No, no. We're gonna wait for your definition.
Give me 1 second. I have to pull up Google.
Hi, everyone. Sorry, this is a bad time for me to unmute my mic. Well, Jeremiah is getting his little stuff. How's everyone doing?
Let's see. Vocabulary.com. The act of assembling and putting into readiness for an emergency. That is militarization.
Hold on. That's not what you said.
What? I gave you the definition of
That-
militarization.
you said militarize. You said Trump is militarizing ICE, and that's that. So you didn't say militarization. Like what?
What is the difference between militarizing and
Well, I have here from Webster, right? To militarize.
Sure, hold on.
Okay,
You
can
said
I-
these two.
let
Hold on,
me-
hold on,
let
hold
me
on, hold on,
finish.
hold on,
Can
hold
I-
on.
you
Hold on,
literally
hold
just
on,
asked me a question.
hold
Let me
on, hold
finish.
on.
Let me
Yes,
read
yes,
it.
yes,
Let
hold
me
on,
finish.
hold on, bud,
Let me
hold on,
finish.
bud.
It says to equip or supply with soldiers or other.
Hold on, bud. You said
To
that there's a
equip-
difference.
to e-
You said
no,
that there was a
wait, no.
difference. You said that there was a difference between
Why can't you let me read it?
militarization. You said that there
Can't you
was
let
a,
me read it? Why can't you
because
let
I'm
me read
asking
it?
you a
Why can't
question.
you let me
Because I'm asking you a question.
answer your
Stop being
question right now? I'm
emotional.
going to tell you the difference.
Stop being
I'm
emotional. I
literally
don't
going to
care
tell you the
about your
difference.
definition.
Literally going to tell you the
Cool.
difference
I
right
don't
now.
care about your definition. Stop being emotional. Okay.
How would you pull up your
You made a
definition?
claim. You said militarizing and militarization is different. What are the differences between those two words? What is the
You
difference
just
between
asked me que-
militarizing and militarization? Go ahead.
that you see you're asking two different questions. The first question you just asked me was what was the difference between militarized and militarization? And when I just attempted to tell you what militarized means, you're muting me. So I'm going to tell
I
you
want
what
you
it
to. I
means.
don't want you to
I'm
tell me the
literally going
definition
to
of
answer your question
militarizing.
right now.
I want you
I'm
to tell
going
me what is the
answer your
definition of
question.
militarization and militarizing. What is the
All right,
difference?
okay,
What
okay.
is the
All right,
relevant
hold on.
difference?
No.
What? Hold on. Are you the host of this live? No. Can you answer the question? What is the difference
Between what?
militarization and militarizing? What is the relevant difference?
Okay, the action or process of equipping or supplying a place, organization, with soldiers and other military resources. That's militarization.
So what is the difference between militarization and militarizing?
All right, watch that. Hold on.
You have failed to provide the relevant difference. What is the difference?
Hold on. This is deplorable. This is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous that you support a pedophile, but here we are. We're still having the debate, right?
Well, no. What's the shame is you don't know the 9th and 10th Amendment.
I do know the 10th Amendment. He violated the 10th Amendment by sending the National Guard, which is
what's
the
the
point
9th
you try to
Amendment?
run from, by the way.
I'm not trying to run from any. What's the 9th Amendment?
Can you address the 10th Amendment? Why are you trying to pivot?
I know the 10th Amendment. Tell me what the 9th Amendment is.
It's cool. How you just said
I asked you
before, until
first.
you actually tell me the difference between militarizing and militarization, I'm not going to say anything. I'm
Alright,
not going to answer any of your questions. So go ahead and tell me the
militarizing
relevant
is
difference. Go ahead, bud.
Yeah, so is the process of equipping a society, area, or organization.
I don't
with
care about
military-
your definitions. What is the relevant difference between the two? Can you repeat my question that I'm asking you, or are you incapable of actually understanding? What was the question I asked you? Go ahead.
You're very performative. You
What
just asked
was
me
the
the-
question I
just
asked you? Go
asked me
ahead.
the
Cool.
difference
That's
between-
Fifi's. I'd like your actual
Oh
facts.
my god.
Cool. What is the question I asked you? Because you
Are
have failed to
you-
answer it.
Let me know when you're done talking.
Yeah. What's the question I asked you? Go ahead.
You asked me the difference between militarized and militarization.
Cool. What's your answer?
I literally just gave you the definition of both terms.
So your answer should start with the difference between militarizing and militarization is blah blah blah. This is if you need to go back to 3rd grade, we can bring up Miss Rachel. Okay. So if your answer does not start with the difference between militarizing and militarization is ... then I don't want to hear it. Okay. So start your answer with that and answer my question. Go ahead.
The difference between militarized and militarization is that militarizing is the process of equipping a society, area, or organization with military forces, weapons, and a warlike character.
You're giving me the definition of militarizing. Again, I'm asking you, what is the definition of militarizing and militarization? I'm not asking you for the definition. Am I asking you? Hold on. Am I asking you for the definition of militarizing?
That is the difference between the two. I don't know what
you didn't provide me a difference. You provided me a definition of militarizing. Can you go ahead and give me the difference between militarizing and militarization? Go ahead and provide me the difference.
You don't know the difference between the two. Let's move on.
No, I would like you to provide me the difference between the two.
Told
Go
you
ahead.
The difference. I don't know.
You gave me. Hold on. Do you want me to play it back? You gave me the definition of militarizing. What is the difference? I don't want a definition. I want the difference.
So here, this is what I'm gonna do. Let me turn you down. Hold on. Okay, cool. So I don't know if your brain capacity is not there.
And I can just mute you.
But I quite the difference between the two.
Let's play back. Let's see if you told me the difference.
You clearly just don't understand that. So I really don't know what else to say.
Yeah, let's play it back.
You clearly lost it. And if you're talking, I can't hear you. I turned my phone all
Oh yeah, no, I know. That's why I muted.
mic is closer to my mouth. I'm just going to continue speaking.
Not if you're muted.
As you mute me, I'm going to unmute myself.
Good
Continue
boy.
talking.
Yeah, keep unmuting yourself. Good boy.
Like I said, if you're talking, see your lips moving.
Ellie removed you. Ellie removed you. That wasn't me. I was having
He can
fun.
wait if he's just gonna keep on talking like that, he can just wait until he's calmed down and then come back up.
That was fun. I've seen him defend sexual exploitation. That's why I brought him up here. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Hey, daddy. Hey, daddy.
I'm scared. Yeah, Mr. Scientist, you're like a low-tier debater.
All MAGA supporters.
Mr. Scientist is like a low-tier debater who like defends sexual exploitation of girls and women.
Disgusting.
Yeah. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Nah, I'm just kidding. I just want to. I actually don't support him.
W.
You.
How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Like I said, I'm all Trump supporters, nigga.
What? Okay, you. The one some Trump supporter that I bring up here is insufferable.
Tap on the neck. Can you say that?
No.
Guys, your mice is being so mean to me tonight.
What the fuck?
I don't even know what I did. He won't even learn French. He won't even learn my language because he doesn't care about me.
You think Canadian is a language?
No, French.
No, the other day you said Canadian is a language.
It is.
Canadian is not a language.
For everyone that doesn't know me, I'm from
Do
France.
I still pay child support for Ellie's kids? Why
Yeah,
would I
he
pay
does.
child support for my sister's children, bro? That's weird.
Well, you just like to support me.
Canadian is a nationality?
Yes, I know.
Not
I
a
was
language.
trolling.
It is not a language.
I was trolling.
Sure, but
Oh, I don't like that.
there's 42 people over there on YouTube, bro. What the fuck? Why is there so many people? If you guys are over on YouTube, make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. If you're over on YouTube, say what's up in the comments section. And if you want to debate me, check out the link tree in my description of the video and come up and debate me over here on TikTok. And there's 47 people on TikTok here as well. Make sure you guys try to get us to 10,000 likes and hit that follow button.
Baguette?
Has there ever been a president this dumb? No. Trump believes he's Jesus. Trump
Canada's
posts his
my
picture
city.
depicting himself as Jesus. Trump said that the blah, 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 children. Andrew, you're full of crap. Yeah, these people are full of crap. We're actually building a community here, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys.
I'm in the
Genuinely.
middle of a tornado watch. Oh, that's scary. I'm Maria.
What's up, fellow creator?
Maria, I'm from Canada too.
How old are you?
Dude, he's trolling.
I'm 20 years old.
Jeremiah, seriously, what are we
Do you
doing?
support Trump?
Bro, I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling. I'm serious.
How old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
When's your birth year?
October 27, 2005.
All right, talk in your normal voice. Why do you support Trump?
Well, you already know.
I don't.
Yeah, you do. We talked
Is this-
before.
Okay, I don't remember who you are. Just tell me why you support Trump.
Well, listen, man. I think you know very clearly why I do. And it starts with a little game. You know that game Fortnite?
Yeah, I'm actually from Canada.
Trump is the dumbest president in American history. I need to see a debate. Y'all, I'm sorry. It after Donald Trump depicted himself as Jesus Christ, there has been no one to debate. I am so sorry. So you voted for a Democrat billionaire from New York. He won't debate anyone. Me? I'm trying to find debates. No one's over here on TikTok.
It's beautiful here.
Trump economy seems to do better under Democrats. False. What's up, the one?
So much
Or
better than America. Well, Jeremiah keeps talking to his YouTube people and neglecting you guys. I'll talk to you guys.
I neglect YouTube all the time.
No
That's why I'm
name
talking to them.
saying South Side is insane.
We have 22 likes on the YouTube stream. Let's try to get to 30 likes. Yo, if you're over here on TikTok and you want to check out the YouTube stream, here, let's start a civil war, okay? TikTok versus YouTube in the both comment sections.
Yeah, you're gonna get banned for saying that.
If fuck, that's gonna be taken out of context. If y'all want to ban YouTube in the if TikTok wants to ban
What?
YouTube, type a 2 in the chat, and if YouTube wants to ban TikTok, type a 1 in the chat, in the YouTube chat, and a 2 on the TikTok chat.
No
Let's see
name.
how
There's
many
no
people
such
hate each
thing
other.
as a South Side Canada.
It's either Trump or Harris, and I go with Trump. Come up and debate me. I got $50 that you can't hit 25 likes. Y'all, someone on the YouTube chat just bet me $50 I can't hit 25 likes. Go over to YouTube and hit that thumbs up. We need 3 more likes to hit 25, and I'm about to win. I'm about to win $50.
What's your YouTube?
It's the same username as this one. Maybe
I
the heart
can't
me.
find it.
Yeah, it's Jeremiah's R8297.
Did you block
We need one
me?
more like, and I'm about to win $50, y'all.
Guys, go on Jeremiah's
Everyone,
YouTube.
go to YouTube. Hit that thumbs up over on YouTube. We need one more like, and we're about to win $50. We hit it.
It's Jeremi. Oh, you hit it?
Yeah.
Okay, then don't go
Rob
and like it.
Rob D A Angelo -T3L owes me $50. Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App, Rob, all in the link tree of my bio.
And then do you want to send
Rob.
that to me after?
No, why would I do that?
Oh.
Rob, so chat. RC owes me. Oh no, RC is a Nazi. Tesla owes me $50 because of that bet on Iran. And now Rob owes me $50 too, y'all. I'm actually getting rich. Wow, I'm a really good grifter. That's probably taken out of context.
I'm quoting that.
Send me your Venmo. It's in the link tree of my bio. Rob, it's in the link tree of my bio. The Venmo's gonna be in the link tree. Oh, not my bio. It's gonna be in the link tree. In the actual description of the video. Sorry. If you guys support Trump, join up in the guest box. Or I think I can pull up the actual username here. It's gonna be Jeremias, JEREMIASR8292. Rob, that's my Venmo. Why are you ignoring me? Pretty girl, last pen. I'm not. Hold your breath until I send the money. Oh, thank you for being the 27th like.
What?
I don't know. You left.
Oh, I thought I got kicked or something. I'm just playing my game. You got
Hello,
games
Rob.
on your phone?
Chat, let's see if Rob actually sends the $50.
Games on your phone?
Trump 2028. Oxygen wasters. Genuinely. What is going on? Should I hit a
Little
restart, bro?
Kirkinley. Little Kirkinley. Yes, hit a restart.
There is no singular piece of evidence that Trump was on the island. False.
Okay, stop reading your YouTube comments and hit a restart, bud.
I'm gonna wait like 5 more minutes.
Okay, you do that. I'm gonna go play my game for 5 more minutes.
Operation Warp Speed, never forget. Yes, Operation Warp Speed was good. TikTok comments are better. Someone said that on the TikTok comments. Show the flight log of President Donald Trump going to the island. Freedom isn't free, don't forget. TikTok gain for life. YouTube's better. Over here on YouTube, this is a war. Uh-oh. YouTube. TikTok is starting a war with y'all. Okay, I'm gonna restart since I don't have anyone over here on YouTube. You guys are gonna watch Brett Cross. Okay, I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he debates on gun control. So you guys aren't bored. You guys are gonna watch Brett Cross for like 10 seconds, and over here on TikTok, and we're gonna restart and we're gonna continue the
I
debates.
love
Okay.
Brett. Remember the one
Me
time
too.
you did you left your YouTube stream watching, what was it, Santana for like 3 hours?
That was an accident.
That was so funny. Oh, you guys are still watching Santana. Oops. Okay, are you going to restart now?
Right. But I didn't know if Izzy was familiar with Dale. I know Thick is.
I have no idea who Dale is.
He's kind of hid for a while, kind of like Hoodlum was hiding for a while.
Oh, is Hoodlum back?
He's finding himself in religious spaces.
What's up, YouTube? We're back. What's up, TikTok? We're back. We're absolutely back. Why did you end your stream? Restart so I can get push. So I can debate people like Jake. How's it going, Jake? Do you support Trump?
Yes.
How old are you?
33.
When's your birth year?
1992.
Why do you support Trump?
I'm happy with everything he's doing.
Like what?
For the most part. Like fighting Iran, destroying the IRGC. I'm
What's
happy
the
with the big...
justification to go to war with Iran?
That Iran is evil.
Or is Russia evil?
Yep.
So then we should go to war with Russia?
We should, but it wouldn't be the smart thing to do. I think that you have to pick your battles and know what you can win and what you can't win at what time. And I think they saw an opportunity when Iran's government was weakened from the civilian protesters, and they took a chance, and I'm happy they did. They're psychopaths and they're evil.
That wouldn't be a justification then if it's not applied under every circumstance.
It
in one
is.
instance, you're telling me that it's not the smartest idea to do so, and it is in the other.
Well, yeah, but I gave the justification on why it's not the smartest idea to do so,
But you
and
would
why
support
it
going to
is
war
the
with
smartest
Russia.
idea. I would if they were weakened and I knew we'd win.
Okay, I disagree. I think that there was no justification to go to war with Iran.
Well, that's why we're humans and we're allowed to have opinions and we're sharing them, right?
So again, you said that because they're weakened, that's the justification?
No, I think it was the time to. I think we pocket or we're just looking for the right moment to strike.
That's not really answering. What's up?
I don't understand how it didn't answer your question.
Okay. What again? I guess I'll ask you one last time. Maybe I'm like misinterpreted. What is the justification of going to war with Iran? One last time.
That we have the moral. Well, okay, I've got multiple. I'll give you another one. Maybe we can debate that one better. We are a superpower, and we have the moral obligation to, in a certain sense, police the world.
Have a moral obligation to police the world. Therefore, you think it's okay to go to war. Okay. Do you support him threatening genocide on the Iranians?
Of the IRGC members who are part of
innocent Iranians.
Who never did that.
Yes, he said a whole civilization will die tonight, quote unquote.
Yeah, that's not saying that all of the civilians will die. It's just saying their civilization will be destroyed, which means their infrastructure.
That includes all the civilians, yes?
No, it would be more. I took it more as like his, like he's talking about like the infrastructure, the country,
he already
like
said that in a previous
buildings.
post. But that's what he already said in a previous post, so that we know he's not talking about that because he already said that in a previous post.
Well,
now
we
know he's talking about the civilians.
He wasn't talking about the civilians. He didn't say civilians. He said a whole civilization
will die tonight. Can bridges die?
A civilization can die from lack of bridges, sure, lack of infrastructure.
So the civilians are gonna die because of it. Yes.
No, I'm saying that they're.
So then, how can a civilization die?
Well, because a civilization is like a city, like an area, like it's a civilization. It's not just like.
And who's a part of the civilization?
50,000 people living in the woods. You know what I mean?
Who's a part of the civilization?
People.
right? And he threatened
Uh-huh.
to kill an entire civilization. An
Uh-huh.
entire civilization includes all of its civilians.
Uh-huh.
So he threatened genocide.
If that's how you want to take it, I mean, that's not how I took it, but
But
that's
you
okay.
agreed
It's
with
up for
everything I just said,
interpretation.
so that is how you took it. Because
That's
you
not
agreed
how I
with
took
everything
it.
I said.
I didn't agree with what you said. I'm just saying, yeah, okay, you can say that. You can have that opinion. It's fine by me.
So what's your rebuttal to that?
My rebuttal is that he was talking about the country as a whole, not
Including
targeting all the
its people.
civilians.
Including
He
a
didn't
country as
say
a
that.
whole includes its people.
No,
Yes.
you're adding on your own little twist to it.
You said a country
whole
as a whole.
civilization will die tonight. The country will,
As a whole.
in itself, like if every building was leveled, it doesn't mean that every human is dead.
Okay. A whole civilization includes its people, right? All of its people, right?
Did you support well, obviously you didn't know, but like, do you now, thinking back, like, do you think America should have fought Germany?
Do I think America should have fought Germany?
Uh-huh.
I definitely think that it would have been bad if we called for the genocide of all Germans.
Okay, but you bombed 1.3 million innocent civilians trying to destroy the Nazis.
I disagree with that heavily.
Okay, so then how would you think you should have fought the Yazis?
Sure, that's going to be a whole other conversation.
I
as
know,
well.
but
So
well,
do you,
it
do
sort
you
of
think,
ties into
so
we are
do you
the
think,
world police. That's what
hold on.
NATO is in United Nations.
So you think we need to kill millions of Iranians to actually do a regime change in Iran?
No, I think we're better at it now. We have more precision material. We don't have to do what we did in Germany, but sometimes there are loss of life. There's casualties of war. It happens. It's sad, but
I'm sorry, I don't want to talk to you for whatever reason. Moving on to the next guest. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Well, I wanted to ask you just a quick question. Do you support the yeah, can you hear me now? Because I don't know why it cut out.
I can hear
do you
you.
support the just destroyment of the power plants and the bridges in Iran?
No, I don't support committing war crimes.
Also, do you also agree that this wasn't he was not gonna do this at all? This was just a psychological warfare threat?
Never claimed that he was gonna do it. All I claimed is that he threatened genocide, and that is
But
true.
that's that's just psychological warfare. He needs
Still shouldn't be
he wants
threatening genocide.
Yeah, do you not agree that that's psychological warfare?
Sure. What's the justification for the war? Go ahead.
We need the strait opened.
The strait was open prior to the war. That's not gonna be a justification for the war.
No, but
Go ahead. Tell me the justification for the war.
the Americans need to control the Strait of Hormuz.
Americans need to control the Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah, the American government.
I don't think starting a war and threatening genocide just to control the Strait of Hormuz is going to be a just reason.
Do you know how much the Americans
Do you think threatening genocide is a just reason just to control the Strait of Hormuz? You think that's just?
I mean, I want to live, so yeah.
You want to live, okay. If America didn't control the Strait of Hormuz, you think you'd be dead?
You know that how much it costs for cargo planes to pass through the strait, or not
Are you
cargo
gonna answer
planes?
my question?
Yeah, I'm proceeding to that, but you know, the U.S. would not be able to pay that much for cargo ships to pass through the strait.
The toll?
Yes.
The toll wasn't implemented until after the war. So then again, I asked you, what is the justification for the war?
The justification of the war?
For the war, yes. What is the justification to go to war with Iran?
Control the Strait of Hormuz.
Again, you think it's okay to threaten genocide against 90 million people
he did
for the
not
Strait of
threaten
Hormuz?
genocide before the war.
He did threaten genocide. Yes, he did.
Tell me how.
Quote, a whole civilization will die tonight, end quote.
No, that was during the war. During bombardment in Iran.
The war is still going on.
Okay, but you just said before the war. Tell me how he threatened genocide before the war.
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm asking you the justification to go to war with Iran. I made the claim he threatened genocide. I'm asking you, you think it's okay to threaten genocide to control the Strait of Hormuz? He threatened genocide during the war, not prior to that. I never made the claim prior. I'm asking you, prior to the war, what was the justification to go to war with the country.
I told you that like 3 times.
Again, that's why I asked you the question. So you think it's
Controlling
okay to
the
threaten
strait.
So you think it's okay to threaten genocide to control the Strait of Hormuz? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's just where we differ in morals. I think we shouldn't threaten genocide. I don't think that's a just reason.
Because I know Trump wouldn't do that. It's just psychological warfare, but you
Okay,
don't have
but I
the-
never made the claim that he was going to do that. It's the fact that he threatened genocide. It's the fact that the U.S. military and the U.S. empire killed 164 schoolgirls.
Okay.
And you
So?
support 164 schoolgirls dying just so that we control the Strait of Hormuz.
No, but it's unfortunate because that's what comes with war.
Okay. Well, what is I disagree. What is the benefit that comes out of us controlling the Strait of Hormuz that justifies it?
The Americans don't have to pay a toll.
There was never a toll prior to the war. There was never a toll ever. Prior to the war, there was never
because
a
we
toll.
want it for ourselves. We also it's only going to Britain.
Okay, you're not answering my question. Why do we need to control the Strait of Hormuz?
Because we want it for ourselves.
Okay, why? What is the benefit coming out of that? What is the benefit?
More oil.
More oil. How much oil do we get from the Strait of Hormuz?
Tons.
Virtually
tons
none.
tons.
The United States gets virtually none. A very, very low amount. We get our oil. A very low amount.
What? What
Yes,
do you mean
we
it's
don't
very
get
low?
we don't mainly get our oil from the Strait of Hormuz. We don't mainly get it from there. That's gonna be China and like India.
Yeah, I know, but if you
So
open
then that's
the
not a
strait,
just reason as to
oil,
why we should control it. So again, why do we need to control the Strait of Hormuz?
free oil, you don't have to pay for it.
Again,
I-
there was never a toll prior to the war, and we don't get much of our oil from the Strait of Hormuz. So this is not a just reason that we need to control it, which means it's also not a just reason for the war, which
You
means
want
the war
another-
is unjust.
Okay, you want another justification? IRGC.
Go ahead.
IRGC.
Okay, what about the IRGC?
We need a regime change. You know something?
Okay,
The Iranians are
so
getting
we
affected
should
by
go to
the
war with
regime.
Russia to do a regime change, yes?
We don't have a problem with Russia. Russia is not affecting
We should do a
their own
regime.
people.
Hold on. So you like Putin? You're pro Putin?
Yes,
Putin hasn't.
100%.
The fuck is wrong with you? Get out of my stream, bro. You're weird as shit. Genuinely, get out of my stream. Moving on to the next guest. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
Why?
The abortion policies.
We're not going to debate abortion. Why do you support Trump?
Why don't you want to debate abortion?
I don't debate abortion with other men. There's do you have the capability of having childbirth?
No.
Neither do I. So what do we gain out of that conversation?
Do you think it's all right to kill an innocent human being?
What do we gain out of the conversation?
So you're scared to debate me, pretty much.
What do we gain as two men who cannot have childbirth? What do
So
we gain as
do you think it's all
debating
right
the
to
rights
kill
of
an
women?
innocent human
I
being?
don't care about your pro-life argument. I'm asking you, what do we gain? Two men debating on
Well, you're
women's
asking-
rights. What do
you're
we
asking
gain?
People, why do they support Trump, dude?
Can you answer my question, yes or no?
Dude, you're asking why people want to debate, dude.
Okay.
Do you
Are
want
you
me to
Christian?
take this?
Give me one sec. Are you Christian? Hello.
Yes, I'm Christian, dude.
Okay. What denomination are you?
Catholic.
Catholic. Do you okay. Let's see. I mean, my argument here would just be if you want to reduce the amount of abortions, vasectomies. I'm not gonna have a conversation with you on abortion. But Ellie
Dude,
can have a conversation.
you're asking
with
me
you on
why do I
abortion.
support Trump, dude? And
Yeah.
you want
I mean, I'm
debate
not
me
going
on
to talk
that.
to you about abortion as a man. I think that's just irrelevant. But Ellie can have a conversation with you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
So, you support Trump because of abortion?
Yeah, abortion rights.
Okay, and what does he do for abortion rights?
He's not letting innocent human beings die from abortion.
How is he doing that?
He lessened them and left them up to the states.
Yeah, so that's leaving it to the states to choose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's not pro-life for everything if he's letting people choose.
Letting the states choose, dude.
Yeah.
But
Okay, but I can have
do you
a
think it's
pro-life.
justified to kill a human being in the womb?
Prior to sentience, I think it's completely fine to have an abortion.
You think that is?
Yeah, prior to sentience.
Dude, you are messed up, dude.
No, I work in the healthcare field.
Okay.
Yeah, so do you want to give me an argument as to why you believe abortion is immoral?
Oh, shit, baby.
How the fuck are you gonna come up here and want to debate abortion with me and then fucking leave when you have someone that wants to debate abortion? Fuck you. Moving on to the next guest. How's it
Hello?
going? Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
How old are you?
19,
When's your birth year?
2006, July.
Why are you Trump supporter?
Multiple reasons. Primarily because he's pro-Russia, and I support the Russian movement. Do you want to debate me or no? Or are you gonna kick me?
No. Yeah, I'm gonna kick you. I'm not gonna debate someone who's pro-Russia. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yeah,
How old are you?
I'm 18, dude.
Why do you support Trump?
Well, because I'm a fascist and I believe in imperialism.
You're a fascist?
Yes.
You trolling?
I'm not trolling.
When's your birth year?
My birth year is May 31st, 2007.
Okay, you like Hitler?
No. I like
No?
more of a Phalangism, Franco. Nationalism, socialism,
Mussolini?
and fascism is two different things, bro.
Mussolini?
I don't like. Well, I follow his nationalism. Well, putting nationality first more than race. I follow that with the whole racial hierarchy and stuff.
Cool. Moving on to the next guest. How's it going,
Yeah.
Eddie? Do you support Trump?
I do.
How old are you?
19,
When's your birth year?
September.
Why do you support Trump?
I support immigration policies.
What immigration policy?
I want every single illegal immigrant out of this country, and Trump is doing that for me.
Sure. What's one benefit of mass deporting every single undocumented immigrant? Go ahead.
More job opportunities for the Americans, and
what's the argument for that?
probably yes.
What's the argument that there's going to be more job opportunities for Americans?
Well, I can look up a percentage for you, but you do realize that there are like over 20% of illegal immigrants that work in U.S. embassies.
Sure. 11 million unauthorized workers. American Immigration Council here says for every 500,000 immigrants removed, 44,000 U.S.-born workers would lose their job. You're only looking in at one side. When we have less demand for a certain good, we're going to need less supply. So these companies that fire undocumented immigrants when they get to, or I guess when they lose the workers of undocumented immigrants, there's no incentive for them to like keep the amount of workers that they had. There's actually an incentive to instead downsize their company. So no, this would not create more American jobs.
Dude, you spoke way too fast because you're looking at your notes, but
I'm playing a game. I'm not looking at my notes.
all right, sure. Yeah,
What
I
kind
don't.
of rage bait was that?
You spoke way too fast. I heard
For every
50
500,000 immigrants removed, 44,000 U.S.-born workers would lose their job, according to American Immigration Council. This is because of supply and demand. There is more of an incentive for companies to downsize and reduce the amount of workers that they have when there is a mass deportation because the amount of demand there is. Therefore, they also need less supply. There is no incentive for them to keep the same amount of workers or hire more workers.
Yeah, well, that doesn't matter. You need, crime is also committed by illegal immigrants. A
Hey,
lot
that's
of
a whole
crime.
other topic. Thank you for conceding on that one. Crime, undocumented immigrants are multiple times less likely to commit violent crime or bad crime. Undocumented immigrants
Violent.
reduce crime. Mass deportation would increase crime because mass deportation increases poverty. With poverty comes crime. Therefore, mass deportation increases crime. Try again.
Why are you not pro Putin?
What?
Why are you not pro Putin? Just the real question. I just want to know.
Because Putin is committed is ethnically cleansing Ukrainians.
Yeah, just like how Israel is ethnically cleansing Gaza, but it's
Israel is
justified.
committing a genocide. Yes. You think committing genocide is justified? What the fuck's
No.
wrong with you? Get out of my.
Fuck
The
you.
reason why I'm in like the reason why I sound like piss is because people like that are saying that genocide is justified, bro. People are mad weird. Get out of my stream. How's it going? Do you support Trump? You're loading in.
Yeah.
How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
How old are you?
21.
Why do you support Trump?
Well, I was coming up here to talk about Eric Swalwell.
What about him?
He's an asshole. What do you think of the essay accusations?
I believe the women. I'm glad he resigned. I'm glad he stepped down from the gubernatorial race. I hope that there's an investigation launched and he gets his justice if he actually committed the crimes. What do you think about
So you're not-
Representative Tony Gonzalez?
One question. You're not a fan of
What do
Eric
you think about
Swalwell?
Representative Tony Gonzalez?
I was getting to that. You're not a fan of Eric Swalwell?
Am I a fan of Eric Swalwell?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
No, I don't support rapists.
Okay.
What do you think about Representative Tony Gonzalez? In order to run, you need to actually leave. You can't just swipe out.
Live or
Out of my stream, you got me restricted. Oh my
Hello?
God, it's gonna be a long night. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Well, I was just up here, yeah.
Why do you support Trump? Why did I kick you?
Because I mean, if you want to kick me in, it was because I mentioned Russia, but that's not what I want to talk about.
Why do you support Trump?
I support his policy in Iran.
What's the justification for the war in Iran?
I think we need to de-arm their nuclear facilities to ensure that the greatest sponsor of global terror in the entire world is not capable
that's not a justification for the war.
That
'Cause
100% is. I think that
we already destroyed the nuclear capabilities in Operation Midnight Hammer a couple months ago, according to Donald Trump. According to the head of DNI and Joe Kent, they did not pose an imminent threat, and they were not rebuilding their nuclear.
we have not destroyed.
facilities.
We have not destroyed their nuclear facilities. They still have some.
That's what Donald
something
Trump
like.
said. Are you saying he lied? He said, "quote unquote," we
Yeah, if
completely
he said
obliterate
it,
their
if he
nuclear
said it,
capabilities.
there's no way of knowing if you've destroyed every single one of their nuclear facilities. We simply do not have the intelligence capabilities to know that.
Well, there's no evidence that they were posing an imminent threat.
There is an incredible amount of
The
evidence.
head of DNI did not answer the question under oath, and actually the intelligence community actually said that they did not.
The
Pose
head of
an
DNI
imminent
did not
threat.
answer which question under oath.
If whether or not what she said in terms of Iran posing an imminent threat was true, because previously she had said that they did not pose an imminent threat, and then under oath she could not answer the
You
question.
do realize what an imminent threat means? That would mean the Cuban Missile Crisis, that they actually have missiles pointed toward.
You have to be in the app for me to hear you. You got to see me for me to hear you.
Regardless of whether it's an imminent threat or a 6 months down the line threat, I think nevertheless they've been sponsoring global terror abroad, and their power should be limited.
But that's not a justification for the war.
That 100% is. We haven't even declared war.
From their nuclear. So you moved on from. So you're saying it's not a war?
It's not a war. There's
Vietnam
no
a war?
official war declaration.
Was Vietnam a war?
Well, we call it that, but there's no official war
Was
declaration.
Vietnam a war? Yes or no?
Not between the U.S. and North Vietnam, but between South and North, yeah. That we aided.
We didn't engage in a war with Vietnam.
It's not called a war because there was no formal war declaration. We weren't fighting a country. We were fighting a force. The war. There was a war between South Vietnam and North Vietnam.
Has there been a war? Has there
contributed
been
to.
a war? Has there been a war that we engaged in since World War II? Yes or no?
100% engaging in a war, and
guess what? Congress never declared a war since World War II.
I know
Was
that
the Iraq War a war?
wasn't classified because it's a proxy war.
Okay. Yes, the Iraq War was a war. Vietnam was a war. You denying this?
What is your
you're
classification of a war, then?
You're disrespecting. You are disrespecting the lives that were lost in these wars.
How is that disrespecting the lives that were lost?
Because you're saying that they didn't die in a war. Yes, they did.
They died in a conflict. That doesn't change
in a
what it
war.
was. Doesn't change what it
Vietnam
is.
and
What
Iraq
happened?
were wars. Congress hasn't declared war since
We've never gone to
World War II. And you said that we have engaged in war since
We've-
post World War II. So that means that yes, Congress doesn't need to declare it in order for it to be a war. What is this?
Yeah, but
reasoning?
formal declarations of war change how it actually exists in international law. So it's completely different. Vietnam War wasn't between the two main forces of the Vietnam War were the South Vietnamese and the Viet Cong North Vietnamese. That we aided and sent soldiers to South Vietnam, but that doesn't mean we were actively. That's why we pulled out. When you're in a war, you don't have the chance to pull out. That's why we don't consider it a war, because it's a proxy war, because
What's
we
your
have the ability
definition
to
of a
pull out.
war?
What's your definition of a war? Well, under the United Nations, it involves
No, what's
creating
your
an
definition
active
of a war?
two countries who have engaged in an active declaration of war through
Two
military
countries-
conflicts.
Two countries that have engaged. So your definition of war.
Sorry,
has
it's
the word
an
war.
event.
So hold on. Your definition of war has the word war in it. That's incoherent.
That's not incoherent.
You're saying a war is a declaration of war.
Yeah. A seat is something that you sit on, okay?
That's like saying a seat. Well, that's not at all comparable. What the fuck?
Okay, no, because
Hold on.
the outlines
Saying
okay,
a war is a
because
declaration. Hold on, you fumble there. Saying a war is a declaration
That's
of
not
war.
no. You're
and trying to
you
compare
realize
that from
how
a seat
stupid you
that
sound
you
right
can
now.
sit on that. That's like saying that's
No.
Let me find an analogy.
If you
That's
change
like
the name to Declaration of
that's like
Conflict, it would be
saying-
the same thing. If you change the name to Declaration of Conflict, then the war would just be a declaration of conflict. But it's when two countries make a formal declaration of long-lasting conflict, which is what we call war. There's your synonym because
Long-lasting
you want to make a
conflict?
semantic. A war. Well, you don't want me to say
a
war,
war
so
is
I'll
a
just say war.
long-lasting conflict.
A war is an event in which two countries have formally declared that they will be in conflict with each other under UN guidelines. This
When was the
involves
last time
active
that?
military.
When was the last time that we formally declared that we were in a war with a country? Go ahead.
Japan, World War II, I'm guessing.
But you made the claim that we have engaged in war post World War II. So then that's incoherent gibberish. Because that doesn't align with
not
your actual
engaged-
definition.
We have not engaged in the coherent definition of a war since.
So
World
then,
War II.
so to be clear,
Dude, why are you arguing?
United,
about
hold
this?
on.
Do you want to actually?
To be clear,
This is
the
you
US
realize
has
you're
not.
not. You're not just.
Hold on. To be clear, the U.S. has not engaged in a war since World War II. That's your claim.
Under the UN definition of war. Yes.
I need a yes or no. Yes or no. Is that your claim? The U.S. has not engaged in a war since World War II.
But you were going to straw man me and say
Yes
we've never
or no?
fought anybody.
Yes or no?
Have we never engaged in a war? We've engaged in proxy wars, which are
Can
a
you answer the
separate
question?
and
Yes or
different
no?
thing.
Yes or no?
Have we engaged in a full-scale war where we are the primary sponsor? No.
And now I kicked you because you're pain in the ass, and you're also pro-Russia. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yes, but I'm here to talk to you about another topic, which is
Weren't
I
you
heard
just on
you
here?
talked to the other guy. No.
Yes, you were. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't mean to join. My bad. My bad.
No, you're good. Take care. I can't remember who was up here, y'all. So if I accidentally kick you because I think you were up here, that's my bad. Corey was a troll. Let's see what Keegan. Well, let's see. Hold on. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Anti-Semitic fuck. Free
What?
Israel, you anti-Semitic fuck. You're
Israel's committing a genocide? Fuck. It's not anti-Semitic to call out when a state is committing a genocide. That's not anti-Semitic. There's a difference between hating individuals and not liking a government when it's committing genocide. What? How about the whole war thing? No, I literally brought you up here already, and you had the chance, and instead you wanted to talk about something completely different. Christopher, how's it going? Do you support Trump?
You're so cute, Jim.
Genuinely, what is going on? Talk to me about it. If you support Trump, I can debate you as to why you support Trump. Was that screaming? Yes. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
How old are you?
22.
What?
22.
When's your birth year?
04.
Why do you support Trump?
Well, I don't think there's just one reason, but I guess the biggest reason is because he's a good guy.
You were on here the other day, right?
I think so. I think you had a
You're a
different
troll.
point. How am I a troll? I haven't even trolled.
You think he's a good guy? Do you think rape is good?
No.
Do you think rapists are good?
No.
Then he is not a good guy.
Where's the proof?
Civil court determined him to sexually abuse E. Jean Carroll.
Oh, that's not rape.
Is forcefully penetrating a woman's vagina with your fingers rape?
I mean, I guess it depends.
Without their consent. Is that rape? Yes or no?
Oh, well, yeah, I would assume so.
Cool, then he's a rapist because that's what the jury found him liable for, forcefully
Yeah,
penetrating.
but she's just a liar. I don't even think that happened.
She's a liar. What's your argument for that?
I mean, look how many other people she accused.
22 would not be 04. That's my bad. Holy shit, Ellie, why didn't you tell me?
You can be 22 and 04.
Can you?
Yes? 05s are 21.
Oopsies. But he was here the other day. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
My friend, glad to know how to unredact my name.
That's my bad. But he was here the other day. Fuck. I'm not trusting chat again. How's it going? Do you support Trump? Why did you kick him, brother? Oh my days. How disrespectful. Come back up here, man.
No, don't.
Why?
Because I said so.
Well, it's not fucking nice. Y'all support Donald Trump. Join up in the guest box. Can I come back up? I don't remember why I kicked you, so no.
That person was talking about war or something.
I support Trump. Of course you do. I support MAGA forever. Host ducking. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Do you support Trump?
No, I don't.
I do.
Why?
I think he's doing an excellent job. I think he does what he says he does. When I was a kid, I'm 49. We grew up, whoever your president was, you're supposed to respect him. But these days, the left are nuts. I mean, the Democrats are out of their minds.
You can
You can't
respect
say
the
they're
office.
not.
You can respect the office of the presidency. It doesn't mean you have to respect the president.
I do though. I think he here's a guy that was a millionaire, okay? Billionaire, excuse me. And he didn't have to do what he didn't have to do what he did, and he gave up everything.
No.
That is 4 wives.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Rocco. I sent you an invitation to unmute. Rocco.
I think you're wrong on this one.
I don't think I am.
Yes.
Is it 4 wives?
4 wives what?
Do you have 4 wives?
Do I have 4 wives?
Yes.
No.
I don't think this is right. Are you okay? I don't wanna ask that.
This is 4 wives.
No, it's not. Okay, continue with what you were saying. Go ahead.
Why would you ask me if I had 4 wives?
That is 4 wives, dude. That
someone,
is him.
Hold on. Are you a Christian?
Yes. Well, I was born Catholic.
Do you think it's worse to be gay or worse to be a pedophile?
Worse to be a pedophile.
Oh, this is 4 wives.
I told you. I told you.
Oh my
What are you
god!
talking about 4 wives?
Bro, what? What? Oh my god!
I told you, Jeremiah. Didn't
What are you
listen to me.
talking about?
I don't think
You
you're
think
right
it's
on
worse
this
to be a pedophile than be gay, bro? What is wrong with you?
You think that it's okay to be a pedophile?
No, you think it's worse to be gay than to be a pedophile.
4 wives, what are you doing? Why?
No, it's worse to be a pedophile.
You just said it's worse to be gay.
No, I did not. You asked me if
Am
it was
I
worse
being
to be a
gaslit?
pedophile or gay. I said it's worse to be a pedophile.
Yeah, you did say that.
I mean,
You said, is it worse to
pedophile's
be a
the worst
pedophile
thing
or
you
gay?
can be, bro.
Okay,
I don't
sorry,
care
Rocco.
if you're
I'm
gay.
confused. Is this 4 wives or not?
I don't know.
No, my name's Rocco Fischetti. This is the first time I've been
Okay,
on
I'm
here,
so,
bud.
I'm so sorry.
We
Ellie
apologize.
confused Ellie.
I'm
Ellie,
sorry. That's my
so
fault.
sorry. That is absolutely my bad.
Yeah, Ellie,
So the thing,
I never met you, Ellie.
no, the thing about this is 4 wives. He's someone on TikTok, and he thinks that being gay is worse than being a pedophile.
Oh,
Right.
that's sick.
That's the only reason why I had to ask the question to verify, and I misunderstood your answer. The miscommunication on my part. I genuinely apologize for misinterpreting that. That's my bad.
That's fine, man.
I should not.
My fault
I should
too.
not have done that. But yeah, go ahead with what you were saying. Go ahead. Sorry.
And
no,
wait.
pedophile is the worst thing you could ever be. Hurting
Yes.
a little
Apparently, well,
kid.
someone doesn't think that, and they come up frequently on
That's
this
well,
stream
they're
arguing.
sick. Then
Absolutely.
they got mental issues.
Well, I mean, if you think being a pedophile is wrong, then you shouldn't support Trump.
I don't. Trump was never caught hurting kids.
No, he admitted to like sexually exploiting women and children.
When did he do that?
Well, Howard Stern, 2005.
I'd have to see that.
Yeah, I can play the clip for you, of course.
I'd have to see that, bud.
Rocco, I apologize. You guys sound.
I was wondering why you asked me that. I was like, I'm not even married.
Yeah, you guys
I
just
was
sound
with
the
my
same.
ex for like 15 years, but she passed away. Yeah, I don't have 4 wives.
I apologize.
Oh, thank you, because I was wondering what the heck you guys were talking about. I was like, what the?
All right, Rocco, you can hear.
This is the first time joining you guys.
Yeah, that's our bad, Rocco. You can hear. Can you hear it, Rocco?
Yes, I can hear
what
you.
You could also say, as the owner of the pageant, it's your obligation to do that.
So you have done that. Now,
I'll tell you the funniest is that I'll go backstage before a show.
Yes.
And everyone's getting dressed or anywhere for a show.
Yes.
And everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else. And, no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant, and therefore I'm inspecting it. I'm inspecting. I want to make sure to do that.
So you have done that. Now,
I'll tell you the funniest is that I'll go backstage before a show.
Yes.
And everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else. And, no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant, and therefore I'm inspecting it. I'm inspecting. I want to make sure that
You're like a
everything
doctor.
is good.
You're there.
Yeah, the dress. Is everyone okay? They're standing there with no clothes. Is everybody okay? And you see these incredible-looking women, and so I sort of get away with things like that.
That's him admitting to sexually exploiting his contestants at his pageants.
He said that he went back and checks on the pageants. He never said he touched or hurt anybody.
Well, you don't need to touch someone in order for it to be sexual exploitation. You just have to abuse your position of power for sexual gratification.
Has their opinions. I'm talking about him being a president. He does what he says, and he loves America. And
Well, how about we take a look at what the victims say?
Any sort of clothes. He just came strolling right in. There was no second to put a robe on or any sort of clothing or anything.
So yes, this was during Miss Teen USA and Miss USA. This was Tasha Dixon, Miss Arizona. So Donald Trump, what he admitted to was using his position of power, which was being the owner of the pageant, and he said he would go backstage to quote unquote inspect it. But we know this is a lie because at the end of his statement, he said he sort of gets away with things like that. So if he was just doing his job as the owner of the pageant, he would not be getting away with anything, right? That's incoherent, right? So now we know that he actually abused his position of power. Now, why did he abuse his position of power? He went into a woman's only space. How do we know it's a woman's only space? Because he described a dressing room. No men were around. They were naked and had no clothes. And the victims also say this was during the dressing room.
No,
and
I
it was
didn't
to
hear
look
him
at them
say
naked.
they had no clothes. I heard he say they were dressing.
No.
There was no second to put a robe on or any sort of clothing or anything.
And then he also said that they had no clothes on. Donald Trump said that himself. Give me 1 second, I can pull it.
He never was a pedophile.
So you have done that.
I'll tell you this, and no men are anywhere, and I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant, and therefore I'm inspecting it. I'm inspecting. I want to make sure that everything is good. Is everyone okay? They're standing there with no clothes.
So he said they're standing there with no clothes, and the victims also said that they had no time to put clothes on. So he abused his position of power to for sexual gratification. That is sexual exploitation.
Let me ask you something. Are you a Democrat?
Progressive Democrat, yes.
So you're telling me you agree what they do right now?
Not with everything. No, I heavily disagree with the establishment Dems.
I mean, I just don't get how evil, how mean they are. Like they don't like when that girl got tagged on the train and they didn't clap. That they got the new when he was talking about what's her name? I can't think of her name. The one that was killed, the girl that was killed on the train by that guy that was nuts.
Irene?
Yes. And Lincoln Riley. And they wouldn't clap, they wouldn't get up or stand up. They're what they're doing is they're just.
I mean, if you don't support the Democrats because of that, then you shouldn't support Trump. He called for the execution of 6 Democrats. He said, quote, he hates his opponents, and he depicted himself as Jesus Christ today.
When he never said he was Jesus Christ.
Do you want to see?
He never said he was Jesus Christ.
He depicted himself as Jesus Christ.
He said I know he loves God and he loves
that
Jesus
right there.
Christ.
Look that right there. Do you see it? That is him. He posted that. You can look at anywhere. That is him. He posted this on his Truth Social. Him as Jesus Christ, holding or touching someone, healing them.
I don't believe that.
He posted that on his Truth Social.
Like I said, I just think the guy, I don't like some of the stuff he says sometimes, but like I said, as a president, I think he does a good job. I like what he did with the border.
What did he do with the border?
He closed it down. He let all these people that were in there, all these illegals and drug dealers and murderers. And
how did he close it down?
He set all the people back.
But that's not closing down the border. Mass deportation is internal, not external.
He put a lot more protection. Look what Biden did to the border. That's another thing.
Biden and Harris were actually amazing for the border. Yeah, Biden and Harris were amazing for the border. They were amazing for the border, yes.
Who was?
Biden and Harris.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they tried to pass the bipartisan border bill, which would have funded more immigration judges.
Those two were the worst in the world.
They were trying to pass the bipartisan border bill, which would have funded more immigration judges and more immigration courts, and actually build the wall as well. So this would mean that the core issue of undocumented entry would have a solution to it. Not 100%, but it was a step in the right direction. And this would have significantly decreased undocumented entry because there would be no incentive. In fact, there would be an incentive for legal entry compared to illegal entry. Donald Trump and him increasing security at the border is just temporary, right? It's not a long-term or permanent solution like the bipartisan border bill was.
I'll give you credit though. At least I can talk to you. You're not arguing like a lot of them. I respect that.
Hey, do you have a rebuttal to what I said?
Do I have a rebuttal?
Yeah, about like the bipartisan border bill.
I don't believe they wanted to open the border wide open.
I think that all due respect, I think that you just are like feeding into the propaganda and like that they're actually giving you. Because no, they didn't have an
No.
open border policy, and they tried for
No.
months and years to close the border.
No.
The
Like I
bipartisan
said, we
border.
could sit here and and debate all day. You know what I mean? It's not going to change anybody's mind. I just, like I said, I just think he's doing a good job.
Well, I mean, I think if
And-
someone's wrong, I think they should acknowledge that, and I think that should definitely change their mind if they're honest.
I'm not wrong. You did prove me wrong.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have an open border policy. In fact, they tried working in terms of the long-term solution of undocumented entry.
But he's got a lot of them people that were murderers and drug dealers and illegal aliens out of here. I respect
Joe
that.
Biden and Obama deported more criminals than Donald Trump, according to
Oh,
DHS.
don't get me on those two.
According to DHS, only 5 to 7% of the detainees right now in 2025 have actually been violent criminals.
Obama was one of the worst too. He started all this.
Obama actually helped with DACA.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
I
Like I
appreciate the
said-
conversation. Well, I appreciate the conversation. I'm gonna have to get off soon, so I'm probably gonna let you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go too. But
Awesome. Yeah, I hope you have a great day. And I'm sorry for early. That was a misunderstanding. of mine.
No. Yeah, because child molesters are the worst thing in the world. I honestly think that they should be in prison for life or put down. Because if a dog bit a child, the dog gets put down, and these people are ruining kids' life. They never
agree
get
with
over that.
I agree that they should be put in prison for the rest of their lives. But take care. My phone is at 5%, y'all, so I'm gonna end for like maybe an hour, charge it, and then I'm gonna get back on for. How long have we been on? We've been on for 3 hours, so I'm gonna take a 1 hour break, charge my phone, and then I'm gonna come back on like 9 p.m. Pacific Standard. That would be 11 p.m. Mountain Standard, or 12 p.m. 12 a.m. Holy shit, that'd be 12 a.m. Eastern Standard time. That I'm gonna be on. So I'm gonna be back on in like an hour if you guys want to watch more debates. Over on YouTube, I'm gonna end. And over here on TikTok, like I said, I'll be back with more debates. Like 2 hours more of debates. Ellie, why would you like actually? That was horrible.